This might be a little bit loud. I apologize.
Because Nick told me to.
Yeah.
Oh, hey!
Clucking the chowds.
Really clucking the chowds already. The first dangle clack. Okay, testing. 1, 2. Testing. High. Testing. Megs. Loud. Testing. Megs. Loud. All right. Well, hello and welcome, everybody. Welcome and hello. It's Thursday, which means it's Mother Truckin' Vlog Day. You're in the right place. We're about to have just literally a whole mess of fun. That's all I want to do on this stream is hang out, fun, have fun, goof off, build things, drink things, taste things, open things. That's all I want to do. That's literally all I want to do tonight. Really appreciate you guys. I see you in the chat. You can't hide. You can't hide. You think you can, Tom. You can't. Ray Buildable's here. Tim's here. Frankenmeiser here. Hell yeah. Patrick Conquest. Hell yeah. Susie Lady. I haven't forgot about Susie Lady. Soho Vape and Brew. I mean, Snowho. Sorry. The Vaping Wolf is here. The Nance is here. David Nance is here. Daniel B's here. Rated R's here. Bill's here. Good Deffy. Ern is here. Now it's a vlog. Ern is here. Now it's a vlog. Actually, Addy Tooney. Yeah, Metal Morrissey, the first dangle clack is that I'm not wearing a hat. I got a haircut recently, so I try, after I go through all the trouble of getting a haircut and spending money on a haircut, I try to not just immediately put a hat on. And I've realized how much I really enjoy not being hat guy. I'm trying to not be hat guy anymore. It's just, I mean, it's not weird. I'm very, very pro hat. I'm going to go ahead to end the poll right now because, well, you guys were correct. I'm pro hat. I'm very pro hat, very pro lids. I'm down with it. And I've just always been hat guy. And I'd like to spend maybe like the second half of my life not wearing a hat. Just not wearing a hat. I'm trying to grow my hair back. I'm trying to get a haircut, trying to look presentable to the world instead of just looking like a skid all the time. But hey, you know, sometimes we look like a skid. Thank you guys for coming out. Let me tell you what we got coming up tonight. Full on, action-packed vlog. We're newsless. There's no news and advocacy tonight, so we're doing a beer. We're going to do what I've been vaping. We got some Assignment America. We got some AI art from Kent. We're going to do a liquid tasting. We're going to do a retro vaping. We're going to open mail. We're going to do birthdays. We might do another retro vaping. We might do another liquid tasting. We might do a band review. We might do a lot of things tonight. But the one thing we're not doing tonight is news and advocacy because it's already making me crazy. It's already, I can feel it. We're only about a month into 2024 and I can kinda already feel myself at like the beginning stages of burnout. And I look at the date and I go, oh buddy, you don't have a break coming up for a while, so you need to pace yourself. So that's what I'm doing tonight is just pacing myself. Jeremy M., your laundry guy tonight? What is laundry guy vaping? What's laundry guy vaping? Barbara, stop it. I have never heard that before. I've never heard anybody tell me I should just shave off my hair and save money on haircuts. That's what literally everybody is telling me to do. But to those people, I say no. I say I have in my possession a new advanced miracle hair growth system using stem cells. And damn it, I'm going to try to grow some GD hair back. I see you there, Hayes, keeping it real on Twitch. Happy birthday to you. Don't worry. We'll be singing later. So yeah, that's what we got coming up tonight. Like I said, there's no news. There's no news. I'm not going to mention the national vape tax that's going to happen in the United States that's going to make everything that we purchase more than twice as expensive as it is right now. There's a call to action with that. We're not going to talk about that. We're not talking about the PMTA registry bills that are going on in literally every state in the country. And if these pass, they will make it so in those states you can only by vape products that have been authorized by the FDA and are made by Big Tobacco. Not talking about that. We're also not talking about Meredith Berkman from PAVE going on Good Morning America and trashing vaping to the entire country. Not talking about it. Also, one thing we're definitely not talking about tonight is the potential UK flavor ban that's gotten so serious, there's a petition for it. There's a flavor ban coming in the UK. We're not talking about it, but there'll be a petition in the description. We're not going to talk about Smoke Free Sweden's new press release, where they trash the World Health Organization for denying people the right to tobacco harm reduction. Not going to talk about the giant new randomized controlled trial that just came out literally yesterday. Not mentioning it. Not mentioning any new community notes on Twitter. And we're not even going to mention the World Health Organization, who recently said the interests of the smokers should never serve as justification for legitimizing products that could send even one single child down the path of addiction. We're not going to talk about that horrific statement either tonight. None of that. I don't need it. Don't need the stress in my life. We're just going to disassociate for a little bit and just kind of pretend that everything's fine. And that's just the way we're rolling tonight. That's just the way we're rolling tonight because I refuse to burn myself out. I should have read it. Nope, I'm not reading it. Nope, not reading it. That all can wait till next week. New England Journal of Medicine. Yeah, gigantic. I mean, people are calling this a groundbreaking randomized control trial. Big ass randomized control trial. Some Nick guy, the science man. See, look, I'm getting ahead of myself. Look at it. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm already opening the beer, and we haven't even rolled the beautiful beer footage yet. So, with all that said, can you believe that statement from the World Health Organization? The interest of the smokers should never serve as justification for legitimizing a product that could send even one single child down the path of addiction. They're basically saying that everybody who smokes die, if that means we'll save one kid from nicotine addiction. Good Lord, World Health Organization. Good Lord. Okay, and then that's the end of it. Let's drink a beer. Yes, sir. We got a beer. This is a Korean beer, actually. I went to, I love going to the Korean market. It's one of my favorite places on earth. I get weird snacks and candy that I can't get anywhere else. And they have really good fish selection, like obscenely good fish selection. But I picked up a beer while I was at the Korean market. I had never seen this before. I saw the name Descending Tiger and was immediately completely drawn to this beer. It's like, ooh, Descending Tiger. What do you have to offer me? This is called a Bumpy-O Dark. Bumpy-O Dark. Bumpy-O Dark. Descending Tiger, Bumpy-O Dark. It's a dark beer from Korea, which I haven't had a lot of Korean beers, and I literally can't find much about this particular beer on the internet. I can find other varieties from this same brewery. I can find like the Bumpy-O Wheat. I can find the Bumpy-O Sour. I can find the Bumpy-O Pear. I can find a bunch of different Bumpy-O beers. Just can't find the Bumpy-O Dark. Bumpy-O Dark. Bumpy-O Dark. Yeah, hell yeah, Korean beer. Buck yeah, Korea. Ready? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. It's dark. I'm going to be pouring it into a Mos Eisley. You'll be able to see it when I fill it. Shout out to you, Vaping Jedi. Josh, I don't know if you're here, but I'm using your mug. We're going to pour this directly over my keyboard, like always. It is very, very dark. My favorite part about this beer is it's a little bit lower of an ABV. We don't have to get too silly tonight. We can just have a little bit lower of an ABV. Oh, what's up, Rose? I see you there. How's it going? How's Romania? The can is just cool. The can is just cool. The can is why I grabbed it. I saw Descending Tiger and I saw a big can, big tiger. Yep, that's for me. That's the beer for me. Look at that. Don't you just want to savor that? It looks like it's going to, I have no idea what this could possibly taste like. I'm assuming it's going to taste like a like a strong dark beer, I'm assuming. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Not a lot of body there. Even from that, I could tell. Not a lot of body. Cheers. Clink. There you go. Happy Mother Truckin' Vlog Day. Hope you got something delicious next to you. Yeah, that's spectacular. It's a little bit... I don't know what I'm tasting right now. I don't know what I'm tasting right now. It tastes... My first thought was earthy. It tastes earthy. It tastes like this beer was aging with like potting soil. It has that rich, like minerally earthy flavor to it. It's big. It's a big beer. Really clean, surprisingly clean, surprisingly low body. It's got a little bit of body in the mouth, but it's a little bit more, carbonated or effervescent, as we once said over here. A little bit more effervescent than I was expecting. Generally, darker beers have less of that carbonation effervescence. They tend to be, a little more syrupy, you see, a little more thick in the mouth. This one ain't so thick in the mouth. Smells like potting soil. It smells like really very, very earthy. I think that's the best way I can describe this. Mick, you got a Stella? Hell yeah, Stella. Cheers, bro. That's for you. What's up, Paul F? I see you there. This is like a really earthy, dark beer. Earthy is the only word that's coming to my head. In fact, I kind of want to try this out. We got some of that Turkish tobacco over here. Here we go. We're going to put some Turkish tobacco, Turk Vatu. Let's go. Not bad. That's really very not bad. I think I over-dripped this. It's delightful. It's a delightful little pairing. It actually sweetens up the beer just a little bit. This Turkish tobacco is kind of, it's on the sweet side. It's on the sweet side without a doubt. So it kind of sweetens up this beer when you get them all next to each other like. Sold. Sold. Hell yeah, Descending Tiger. Hell yeah, Bumpy-O Dark. Bumpy-O Dark. Tiger, Descending Tiger. How could I have not, like, I was meant to buy this beer. I was meant to. That beer was designed specifically for me. It was the last one they had at the Korean market. So I was like, ooh, maybe it's a, maybe it's a popular beer. Everyone likes this beer. This is going to be delightful. This is going to be delightful to carry us through the rest of the vlog. Let's grab my trash can because trash can clacks. Yeehaw. All right, you guys. Well, hell, now that we got a beer sort of coursing through our veins here, I think I'm going to check in on the super chats, though I didn't see any, and that's fine. There's never like an... Sorry, burp life. Sorry. That was gross. I should have just muted myself. Still dig the revival. Virux in the chat is asking. Very still dig the revival. That's not the revival. That's actually a Kennedy that you saw. But I still very dig the revival. This could be interchangeable with the revival. Easily. Very easily. Yeah, I just like that Turkish tobacco. Oh, mess. That's damn hell ass good. All right, well, what's coming up next? Oh yeah, let's do some here. Yeah, let's check in with Kitchen Guy. Look, we need to check in with Kitchen Guy. We need to talk about a few things I've been vaping. 9 out of 10 on the burps. Well, It's because I wasn't giving them my full gusto, you see. When no one's around and I'm not streaming, you know, I'll do it in front of my wife. You really push the burp out and it really, you know, it echoes. You get a strong, like, guttural sort of echo from it. That was me trying to protect the microphone from my foamy beer burps. That's what I was trying to do there. Sorry, Sheik. Sorry, Sheik. I need to apologize to Sheik again. I'm going to write that down. I met Sheik once. I used to apologize to Sheik profusely every time I burped, and then I met Sheik once, and the first thing I said was, "I'm sorry." I'm sorry. So let's jump in with let's go check in on Kitchen Guy. He's going to tell you what we've been vaping because I don't know what's in the kitchen.
What I've been vaping.
Thank you so much. Yeah, Kitchen Guy out here again to talk about the things that have really been getting vaped. It used to be, once upon a time, the desk would just get overrun and kind of out of control with stuff. And that doesn't happen so much anymore, mostly because now all this stuff ends up out here at the kitchen table. The kitchen table gets overrun with stuff now, and there's a bunch of it. There's a Pure Max. Of course there's a Pure Max. 1.2 ohm, updated pod, pink battery, let's go. In the never-ending drama that is the SX Mini Pure Max, I heard some people saying that they got liquid all the way down into like the bottom area of the battery where it's clear down there. I was super confused. I thought, how does liquid get all the way down there? And now that I look at this battery, I think I have some liquid down there. And I kind of just set this pink battery up not that long ago. It kind of looks like there's a little bit of liquid down there, and that kind of really bums me out. I do have the Cross Pro out here as well, 0.7 ohm coil head. Vaping great, and it's been interesting going back and forth between the Cross Pro and like the Cross 3 Nano, and then really realizing how much I like having a bigger battery on a pod system. Those Cross Nanos, while great, and I love them still, they just die so quickly compared to the Pro. I do also have that new Inokin Chroma Novo out here. It's been getting some use. In fact, this weekend, Couch Guy actually got to use the Inokin Chroma Novo for a little bit. It's been a perfectly fine vape. Kitchen Guy. Hey, Kitchen Guy. Yeah. Did you tell him about the Inokin Chroma? I did. Anything else? No, that's all. Okay. Look, it's been tough times for Couch Guy. Okay, he's been a little bit depressed. He did get to use the Chroma Nova over the weekend, but that's kind of all. Crown X, Crown X, Crown X, Crown X, holy crap, Crown X. This has been shaping up to be pretty spectacular. I'm only 129 puffs into this right now, and I want to put some real mileage on these coil heads before I do a full review, but as of today, right now, Crown X is really very impressing me. Got a little Boro guy. We set this up on the Tuesday Vape Fiddle. This is a infinite ohm. I don't know the exact model, but it's a 3D printed 18650 Boro, 18650 or 20650, which is such a specific battery size. It's such a niche like battery size. I don't have any. And the 18650s don't quite fit in here like really very perfectly, but I love this hand feel. I love the button positioning. NTSU on the inside. Get out of here. Thanks, TJ. Get out of here. And my Lunar Sweet Mango from Indonesia is in here. This is one of those, like, it all came together. I even have the proprietary little, like, threaded drip trip, or not proprietary, but I have the threaded locking tip from the Tycoon on here because it's such a great tip. Just love this. I just love this setup right now. I think Lunar Sweet Mango just is my favorite mango. It's the Raga AIO. It's the Raga AIO with the K-Fun Boro on the inside. I think I decided that my review for the K-Fun Boro is going to be up tomorrow. I still need to finish editing it, but I think it's going to be up tomorrow, as in Friday. Well, see, I'm not going to spoil it. But I haven't been super impressed with the K-Fun Boro, unfortunately. The Black and Green Empire with the Zoo 1 strawberry swirl on the inside. This is just, spectacular little single coil banger on my Squonker Empire with my favorite liquid of the moment, strawberry swirl on the inside. I get out of here. I just want to say it is interesting being an American citizen, but I'm vaping on a device from the UK and a juice from Australia and an RDA from Indonesia and battery wraps from Canada. Look, it's the Argus Pro 2. I just like the PNPX coil heads. I like the PNP coil heads. I like the PNPX coil heads. This is uncommon number 1 in here. It's freaking delicious in this. Super reliable car cloud chaser. That's what I call these. These are car cloud chasers. I don't know what it is, but I kind of do know what it is, but I don't really know what it is. But the hammer of God just keeps ending up out here just week after week after week. TM24 Pro Series on top, Cash, Sonoran Strawberry on top. I was so swept off my feet by this liquid. I put an Instagram reel up just to talk about how great this liquid is. I over dripped it. And lastly out here, and I don't know, I feel like this is my favorite vape of the week possibly, Hexome. Grimm Army V3 Hexome with the new Jozu RDA from Vape Zoo out of Indonesia again. We just built this up on the Tuesday Fiddle on Twitch and I filled it up. Oh baby, it's oat drips. It's oat drips with banana. I don't know if that's in focus, but damn it, it's oat drips with banana and it's incredible. Incroyable. I'm getting really good flavor from this RDA, but I'm not super in love with the airflow on this RDA. It's good. It's pretty good. I do need to spend some more time with it. Yeah, and that's it. That's kind of it for me this week out in the kitchen. I look forward to these. I don't have much to do here at GrimmGreen Industries, but every time Thursday rolls around and I get to set up in the kitchen, and Kitchen Guy's happy. So thank you, Desk Guy, for the opportunity, and I'm going to throw it back to Desk Guy for those hashtag Desk Warriors. Daniel, yeah, I see you there in the chat. We have a phenomenon in our house known as couch kitchen couch. It's an old couch that we were like, oh, we got to get rid of this couch. And then I said, we'll just put it in the kitchen for now. Put it in the dining room for now. Kitchen dining room. And so now there's a couch in there. And so we have kitchen couch. So that's not technically the living room couch. Couch guy is in the living room. Kitchen guy's in the kitchen. Bathroom guy's in the bathroom. Office guy is in the office. And news guy is also in the office, but news guy, he flies in on his private jet from somewhere every day to do the news, except for today. He's off today. No news guy today. He's off today. So I can see there's a couch, so it's kind of confusing, but technically that is not couch guy. I should have been more clear. I should have answered why there's a couch in the kitchen. Living room couch is orange. Kitchen couch is gray. I hope that explains it. Is that confusing enough? I'm talking to myself in the living room. It's good times. But I do have some desk warriors here. You saw the Turk. You saw the Turk with the Turkish tobacco. That's been in heavy rotation. The rest is kind of AIOs with the exception of this guy. This was out in the kitchen for a while. It's made it back here to the desk now. And I don't know if that's like a good or a bad thing. Sometimes when things come back to the desk, if they don't get used on the desk, it's like, oop, time to clean them. Time to clean that out. You're not using it, Nick. Time to clean that out. It's a Typhon GT4S, Karasu number 11. I just love the crap out of this. I love the crap out of this mod. I love the crap out of this tank. It is filled up with lemon, luscious lemon curd, I think. On a slightly dying battery. Hey, that's okay. That's okay. We got this. We got the My Vapes, Blaze, AIO. I think I'm going to do a review for this soon. I think I have all my thoughts sorted out about the Blaze AIO. I got the Mob 2 in here, Uncommon number 6, peanut butter, 3mm airflow for the win. Three-millimeter airflow for the win. In other AIO land, it's the Monarchy X-Ray Stubby in naked raw metal. MS bridge on the inside. Blue tank, blue drip tip. Just like the way it looks. That is also Uncommon number 6 peanut butter. That's delicious. That's delicious. That's delicious. And then, yeah, this made it back in here. I like this thing, and I think I like this thing because I like the hand feel of it. I like holding it like a pen. Like I hold it like a pen because then I can just press the button with my thumb, like right there. Lunar Sweet Mango on the inside. I said it already. Yeah, that made it back in here. No problem. There's some pods. Look, there's a Caliburn GK3, a Caliburn G3, a Vaporesso Cross Mini, that one, Feelin' 2, and also an Oxva Slim SE, I think. I think that's what that is. And there's another Caliburn. And there's the Smock thing. Those things don't get super used. And there's a Aries Finale. That still doesn't have much flavor to it. So yeah, that's it. That's what I've been vaping. You know, it's a lot. I get into the bad habit of setting things up and just continuing to set things up. I'll just set things up. I have stuff that needs to be cleaned sitting out here. Look at this. Upside down Faro RDTA because I can't hold it right side up because it leaks everywhere. That's just sitting on my desk. Empty half full squonk bottle, sure, just sitting on my desk. I have stuff in the cabinet from retro vapes from like weeks ago that need to be cleaned. I have so much stuff that needs to be cleaned, and I just don't do it. I just continually set up new things. It's a little bit out of hand. It's a little bit out of hand at the moment. Some things are going to need to be taken down, cleaned out. You know, I have to do that evaluation like, okay, well, you can't have all this stuff just set up for fun. You have to set up stuff that you're actually using. So I'm going to have to go through and do one of those, take down everything you're not using. So yeah, that's it. That's what I've been vaping. But before anything else happens,
America, this is
you want to hear it again? So nostalgic, isn't it? Anybody in America so nostalgic?
America, this is you.
Oh, greetings to Indonesia. I see you there. I'm not going to try to pronounce your name. Augusti? I might try to pronounce your name. Augusti. I see you there. Yo, welcome. Happy to see you here. Appreciate you being here. Let's get into what you guys have been vaping. That's right. Assignment America. Sorry, I got completely distracted by Indonesia. It's okay. I love your liquids. I love your liquids over there in Indonesia. Good stuff. Let's talk about what you guys have been vaping. And if you want to submit your pictures of your daily bangers, the things that keep you off of combustible tobacco cigarettes, send them on over to me, nick@grimmgreen.com. Just mark your subject, assignment, planet, globe. Chances are I'll see the attachment, it'll get filed and used accordingly. But I have a few assignment planet globes to get into right here. Hang on, let me get out this folder because we need to look at emails, Emails. Where you at, BVG? That's right. We got the bearded vape god sending in his hand check. Hello, Grimm Green. I thought I'd send you my hand check. I'm really enjoying this combo. Thank you for what you do for the vaping community, and you're a decent man. Oh, thank you. Much love to you and your family from Bearded Vape God. Please check out my channel. All right. Easily done, Bearded Vape God. Let's check out Bearded Vape God's channel. How do we find Bearded Vape God? We go to YouTube. We search Bearded Vape God. Should bring it up. There he is, BVG. I want to subscribe to you in real time. This doesn't mean I'm ever going to watch your videos, but it just means subscribing. Look at that. Everybody go subscribe to the Bearded Vape God. 84 subscribers, 35 videos. Look at that. Me and him hanging out, Vape Expo 2023. Appreciate you, Bearded Vape God. Thank you for sending that in. Thank you kindly. Glad you're enjoying the kit. Glad you're enjoying the setup. And now there's another one here with a name that I cannot pronounce, and I know I'm going to say it wrong, but I chose this one because it's just so great. This is the joy of vaping to me. This is the joy of simplicity to me. Jolene, I think their name is Jolene. Jolene says, "Hi, Nick. Here's a pic of what keeps me off of cigarettes. It's been truly miraculous. You and this vape family keep it green for me. Been watching for almost 5 years now. Thank you for the news and advocacy as well." Jolene, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Sometimes all you need. Look at that. You need a Sonder U and a Smock Pod, maybe an Eco Nano, some OG tobacco, some Vapetasia. All of this will keep someone off of cigarettes, and it keeps Jolene off of cigarettes. And I love that. I think that's great because that's the most basic pod, liquid, no smoking. It's so simple. It's so simple. It's unbelievable. And I love it. I love that. So thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. And I apologize if I said your name wrong, but I'm bad with names. Sean sends this in. It was his birthday, so we're singing him happy birthday tonight. But he said, and this birthday marks 10 years of being analog cigarette free. No more stinkies, no more combustibles, no more coffin nails. I love the hell out of it. These are my 2 setups I choose to help me celebrate as I skip around the room. The MKey 60 with the basic V2 and the GK Ambridex with a KB2. Both filled with Vapetasia Killer Custard Strawberry. Damn hell ass good day. Hell yeah, damn hell ass good day. Look, I like both of these, but I'm biased. I like 3D printed things. I like 3D printed Boros. I like 3D printed Squonkers. 3D print it, put it in my face. I'll enjoy it. Both of those are dope. I just think 3D printing, I don't know. This Infinite Ohm has a distinct, unique, very slick, very cool feel to it that you can't get outside of 3D printing. I just really like it. It's the same reason why I have a Matterhorn set up right now for the future very random liquid tasting. I just like the texture. I like the way it feels. I don't know. I like 3D printed mods. I know it's a little bit of a contentious thing with 3D printed mods, but I like it. We got 2 from Timo. I think his name is Timo. Timo. T-I-M-O. I'm calling you Timo. Hello, Nick. My name is Timo. I live in Germany. Here are my daily bangers. Thanks for everything you do. Hope to see you at the Hall of Vape in Stuttgart this year. I already have my tickets. Well, Timo, you got some Cali burns. We got some hashtag Team Geek Vape. Hashtag Team, I don't know what that is on top of the Geek Vape. Hashtag something SX Mini. Hashtag Team Brunhilde. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Team Brunhilde. Hell yeah, Team Caliburn. Honestly, I'm Team Caliburn all the way. And Timo, here's the thing. Rated R, 3D printed in your face. Hell yeah. Same. And it's like, I don't know. I don't necessarily think you can do more with the 3D printing, but I feel like you could do a little bit more with 3D printing, and it's not as a pain in the ass as like, seeing a stubby from like a billet of aluminum. That seems more work and more labor intensive than a 3D printed thing that, and you can, I don't know. Look, I'm just talking out loud. I'm just talking out loud. Just talking out loud, Timo. And then lastly, here we go. Ryan. Let me get to Ryan's email here. Where did Ryan's email go? Hey, there it is. It's a little bit longer, but I'm going to read it anyway. I chose this one deliberately. Ryan S. Ryan writes in and says, "Hey, Nick, I hope this email finds you well. My name is Ryan. I'm 31, from Michigan, born and raised. Attached to this email is my submission for Assignment Planet Globe. I've seen in videos you like hearing the stories of how you've impacted people's lives through the promotion of safer alternatives to smoking. And this is mine." Hell yeah, Ryan. Hell yeah. In 2014, for one reason or another, I stumbled across your video for the iTaste MVP V2. Me, still being a cigarette smoker at the time, decided it looked cool enough to give it a shot, so away I went. Walked into my local vape store for the first time, haven't looked back since. Fast forward to 2017, 2018, when yet another GrimmGreen video randomly rolls across my YouTube recommended section after not having watched a video of yours since the MVP version 2. That video was none other than the introduction for the Recoil Rebel. I called every vape shop in my area to see if they had one, to almost no avail until, of course, the last store. The last store I called had one, and the store manager set it aside for himself. Him, being the cool guy I eventually would become roommates with and friends with, let me buy it and even gave me a set of coils to throw in it. The entire landscape of my life kind of changed shortly thereafter. I fell in love with the Recoil Rebel. It blew the door open to hobbyist side of vaping for me. I ended up managing a few locations at the same vape shop I bought it from. Ended up taking on entirely new career path with that company a couple times over. Have bought and sold hundreds of different products over the years since, but the Recoil Rebel is one that I'll never part with. I love this. You always remember your first. Yep. If not for those 2 videos, who knows where my life would be now or if I would have found vaping at all. Thanks for helping make one of the best decisions I've ever made, Ryan. Keeping it real. Hashtag 3D printed mods and exposed batteries. Hashtag squy on top. Anarchist, Pachamama, Chubby Bubble Vapes, The Dinner Lady. There's some, what is those? Vandy Vapes, the pulses on the side, and Aegis with a Valkyrie on top. Yeah, Valkyrie on top. Ryan, I love it. Thank you for sharing, Ryan. Thank you for sharing your story. I do like hearing things like that. I really very do. I don't get a lot of, feedback like that, I get a lot of thank yous and a lot of like great video, and I'm like, you're welcome and thank you and great video and thank you. Yeah. But I don't get like in-depth stuff about like, I watched this specific video and then I bought this and then this happened and then XYZ. And now, I run a vape shop and I like those stories. I don't really get to hear those stories. So yeah, thank you. Thank you for sharing, Ryan. I really very appreciate that. And that's awesome. And the best thing of all, I'm going to say, no one's smoking cigarettes. No one. All those people are ex-cigarette smokers. Ex-cigarette smokers. What's that? Ah, yes. Okay, well, while we're now here in Assignment America time, I got to read this. Susie Lady, I apologize. Susie Lady said her dad is 86 years old. His name is Andy. He smoked for 70 years, but vaping helped him quit. And he turned me onto vaping and I quit. It's been 10 years now and I still vape. He actually stopped vaping and didn't go back to smoking. He was a heavy smoker before he quit and no one thought he would ever quit. Then a friend introduced him to one of those pen-like vaping things and he loved the apple flavor and never looked back. Holy cow, flavors. Can you imagine how important flavors are? Let's ban flavors in the UK. Unbelievable. He had a heart issue, and I truly believe it would have finished him off if he hadn't quit smoking. So I'm grateful for vaping and all the harm reduction advocates like yourself that keep vaping. Yes, Susie. And then there was a second one. Good evening from the UK. I hope you won't mind giving a birthday shout out to my son, Maz. He moved to San Diego 6 years ago, married, 3 children. Hell yeah, and your dad's 86th birthday. That's right. Maz, Susie Lady's Maz, and Susie Lady's dad. Maz and dad. And dad, Susie Lady. I got you, Susie Lady. I appreciate you. I'm sorry, I should have done that last week, and I screenshotted it, and I didn't even sing it. So what we're going to do right now, before we look at Kent's AIR, I just want to sing happy birthday. I just want to sing happy birthday. Where did I put birthdays? Way down here? No. Let's do happy birthday right now. I want to sing happy birthdays literally right now. Right, microwave oven? How great is it not smoking cigarettes? It's wonderful. It's so spectacular. I think about it constantly. I think about it when I'm laying in bed and I'm watching television and I can just vape my pod in bed. I can cloud chase my bedroom if I wanted to. It's awesome. It's awesome not smoking. Wait, what am I remembering? Remember that Grimm? Used it for a couple days. The 60 watt guy. Yeah, 250 not bad. Haha V8. Okay, I didn't go back. I couldn't go back and see and see. Oh well. Hey, that's okay. That's okay, the 60 watt guy. Yeah, what's that? Is a fortune to be made on black market vape gear and juice. You're welcome. Yeah, I mean, listen, I much prefer a legal regulated market to an illicit market. An illicit market serves nobody. People who smoke cigarettes aren't going to go to the illicit market to try to quit smoking cigarettes. People who smoke cigarettes aren't going to get a prescription to get a vape that they might not even enjoy to quit smoking. Like it is. They are banning flavors in the UK. There's a petition for it. I'll put it in the chat. You're right. Before birthdays, we will check in on les super chats. All right. What's going on over here, you guys? Oh, yeah, a bunch came in. Thank you. The great Seamus. That's very gracious of you. Why not just have it be 1 through 10 and 10's the loudest? Happy MTVD, everyone. Now, what's louder, 11 or megs? You know what? I don't know. 11 is pretty loud. 11 is like objectively loud. But megs is, not loud. Have you heard megs be loud? Allie, 689. Here's a 10 spot, homie. Spend it on shady shit. Love from Florida. That's all I'm going to do is spend that on shady shit. Tons of shady shit. Thank you. I love that. Do crime. Thanks, Allie. I appreciate that. Gunny. Oh, Gunny. Oh, bro, congratulations. Gunny got a job. Gunny's gainfully employed. Gunny, my heart breaks for Gunny a little bit. He had a great vape shop that was shut down by regulations. Gunny, I'm here for you, man. Congratulations. I'm stoked you got a job. Hell yeah. Happy to see your face. Barbara just sends me the Dancing Fox. That's the Dancing Fox there sending me loves. Thank you, Barbara. Gaddafi. Double fist bump for Gaddafi. Gaddafi 5. Gaddafi 5. Appreciate that. Thank you for that little tiger cat. One more. Allie 689. Loan the couch guy the hookah or invite him to play cards with you and the bride. That would probably make his day. I should give him the hookah. We should loan couch guy the hookah, right? The air hookah. Maybe he could come and play blackjack. I've heard he's not very good at blackjack, but it probably wouldn't hurt. Frank. Yo, Nick, cool kids, and everyone in the chat. Hell yeah, from Frank. Appreciate you, bro. I don't know if we sang happy birthday last week, but you're going to get sung again. Arguably AFL, how's it going? Happy Friday from Australia, Nick and fam. Getting everything ready for my brother's birthday tomorrow and my birthday next week. Thanks for keeping me company while I'm doing things. Hell yeah. I'm happy to keep you company while you're doing things. Doing things without company's dumb. Who does things? Doing things is kind of dumb anyway. I'm just kidding. I'd like to sing you happy birthday, arguably AFL. We'll wait till next week, okay? If your birthday's next week, I'll get you next week. You can't hide. I'll get you next week. Who wants to sing happy birthday with me? Who wants to? Michelle, you in? Ern, Gunny, 60, Bogan, you gonna sing? You really? Oh, your hookah started auto-firing. Whoa, that's no good. Really? Wow. It's curious. I'm curious. It's just an airflow switch and like a sub tank. Creepy. Okay, I'll keep an eye out for that. I haven't had that issue. Bogan. Damn. Oh, also, everybody say hi to Vape and Bogan. Let's sing happy birthday. I don't think it's Sam's birthday, but we're going to sing happy freaking birthday to many people. Michael Nixon's partner, Tina. Hayes. Let's just go through it. Let's just sing. Everybody sing with me. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to them. Happy birthday, dear Michael Nixon's partner, Tina. Also Hayes. Also Pillow Pants. Also Frank. Also Shaun of the Dead. Also Chaz's wife, Ashley. Also Chic. Also Susie Lady's dad. And Maz. Happy birthday to you. Skip around the room. Skip around the room. You know what to do. You skip around the room. Skip around the room. Skip around the room. Skipping around the room on your birthday. What the heck? Nothing's funner than that. Nothing's funner than that. Skip around the room. Toast to you. Happy birthday, all the birthday people. I'll drink to that. Dude, Turkish tobacco. Turkish tobacco. Turkish tobacco. Holy cow, that liquid is good. Holy cow, that liquid is good. You know, before we do the first liquid tasting of the night, which I'm really excited about, can we talk about artificial intelligence for a second? I'm going to show you some Kent AI art. Our good friend Kent, also known as Twisted Messes. He has sort of become a hermit, you see, and it's just Midjourney. It's like he just is creating AI art nonstop, constantly. Like, and he's getting some notoriety for it. Like, he's entering his art into some contests, and he's like winning AI art contests. And people in the AI art space are like becoming aware of who Kent is. This is only a good thing. Kent's brain needs to be shared with the world. Like, his brain needs to be shared with the world. He's so smart. He's one of my best friends, and he's just really smart, and he's really granular. And so the stuff that he creates with Midjourney is bananas. It's bananas. And I have some other AI things I want to show you because, look, I'm concerned about AI. And I'm not concerned about AI in the sense that, like, AI is going to become self-aware and like enslave humans or anything like that. Like, that's silly. Maybe not that silly. It's a little bit silly, but maybe not that silly. Really, what I'm scared about AI is now everybody is going to have the ability to trick everybody. We're all going to be able to trick each other. All of these photos and videos that AI is going to produce are going to look so real. I've already seen politicians, congresspeople on Twitter with the silver check marks. So it's a government account sharing AI created images and trying to pass them off as real, and then getting community noted later saying, this image is of AI. This isn't the border right now. This is an AI image that's supposed to look like our border right now. And politicians are sharing it on the internet with a straight face. This is going to, Ben, you can't even, Yes, it's going to be the biggest propaganda tool in the history of propaganda tools. You will not be able to believe your own eyeballs. You will not be able to believe what you're seeing as real. Do we live in a simulation anyway? Okay. Well, then that's fine. That's if we're living in a simulation anyway. So Kent did a series. That's what concerns me about AI, is people being hoodwinked by it, because people have been getting hoodwinked since humans have existed. We've been tricking each other and gaslighting each other. And now that we have the ability to gaslight each other with videos and photos that look really real, that's insane. That's insane. Here's just, I don't know, some sort of worst case scenario that I'm thinking of. Imagine you are just sitting at home, and then you get a phone call that your husband or your wife has been kidnapped, and the kidnappers want a ransom, and they send you a video, and it's your wife, and she's beaten and tied up with duct tape on her mouth. AI can just do that. AI can do that convincingly. I need like 5 minutes of audio to duplicate someone's voice. I need like 2 minutes of video to duplicate someone's likeness. And then I can use AI to make my cloned person do and say whatever I want. That's fucking scary. We're going to be able to gaslight each other on a whole other level. You can't believe anything that you don't see in person. You can't believe anything you don't see in person. So sometimes AI art is like this. Sometimes it's like this. Sometimes it's, I'm not sure who that is. Is that Turk? Sometimes it's Turk and a horse facing off. And you go, oh, that's so funny and innocent. And of course it is. Of course it is, because it came from Ken. Yeah, exactly. If you see me on the internet saying anything, just assume that it's not me unless you spoke to me, Yeah, exactly. 7 photos, you could deep fake anyone. You can clone people. There was a cloned Joe Biden voice caller calling people in New Hampshire, telling them not to vote. And it was just a scam. It was just an AI voice that sounded exactly like Joe Biden. And it was Joe Biden calling people and telling them not to vote. What if you got a call from someone, your spouse, your wife, your brother, or whatever? You get a call from your uncle who's like, oh, this is an emergency. I need you to come over here right now. Could be completely fake. You go over there, no emergency. What? Oh, now you're kidnapped. I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud. The level that we're going to be able to trick each other is honestly scary to me. But we're not even there yet. We're still just looking at fun, twisted messes AI art. That's Kent, I think, with a horse. Kent went through a horse phase. So we have Kent, I think, with a horse there. That's not my favorite one. This one, that's Beecher. That's Beecher looking at a horse, looking at an X-rayed horse. For sure. I don't know what's going on in Kent's brain. Who knows? Who knows where thoughts come from? They just appear. I think that's Kent. I think that... Oh, that's Turk as well. That's got to be Turk. That's Turk in the new film Horse. In the new film Horse, starring Turk. Couch Guy could be completely artificial intelligence. Completely. And we're not even there yet. And there's a discussion being had now in the public space about, do artificial intelligences have rights? This is opening a whole other can of worms that I don't think humanity and civilization are ready for yet. We're going to give artificial intelligence rights because there's been a trend of guys getting artificial intelligence girlfriends and then abusing them, like verbally and mentally abusing them, like psychologically abusing them. And then they post the chats like, oh, look how I abused this bitch. And then they'll post the chats to each other. And now there's these dudes that just want to abuse AI women. That's scary. That's creepy enough on its own. And now people are saying, well, wait, those AI women have rights. They can't just be abused by their creator. We're not ready for AI. We are not ready for AI. What's this one? That's me. That's the grossest one. That's the grossest one. That's me with a flesh horse and like a weird mutated flesh baby. And we're part of the same being, and we're a horse, and we're the baby. Oh yeah. Yeah. Absolutely, Legion Vapes. Absolutely. Absolutely. So that's me and a horse. And then this is my favorite one. This is Dwayne. I love this. I want a print of this. I want a framed print of this so bad. So bad. So bad. I want a framed print of this. Just fetus Dwayne, half horse fetus Dwayne, half horse fetus Dwayne with the brown horse. I love this. This is my favorite one. This is my favorite one. Except what happens if I show you something like this? Then what happens? What about this? Ready? Ready for this? This is AI. This bird doesn't exist. This bird isn't real. I'm just going to loop this video. This bird ain't real. This bird is 100% AI generated. And you can tell a little bit when you really get down on it. You know? All the movements. Look how natural that is. This is not a real bird. This is a completely fabricated, artificially intelligent created bird. This was from Sora. This is from Sora. Sora is OpenAI's new text-to-video software. This is not real. That's terrifying to me. That's terrifying to me. Wait. That's not all. This ain't real either. This ain't real either. I mean, how are we supposed to distinguish real life from fantasy if fantasy looks like this? That's not real. None of it's real. It looks like a drone shot, doesn't it? Not real. We are going to be able to fool and trick and gaslight each other into the end of civilization, I think. Into the end of civilization, I think. Well, my head goes down the path of, okay, well, I thought it was a real bird too. If I can input text and then have a video afterwards, why do I need any streaming services? Why can't I just have my favorite actors be in a movie that I wrote starring me? And then I can just type it into AI and then watch a 2-hour movie that I made starring my favorite actors with all my favorite music, big special effects. I can do it all myself. I don't need Disney or Warner Brothers or movies or cinema or TV or anything. We won't need music because I can just type and create a symphony. I can write whatever songs I want, and I don't need any talent. I don't need any instruments. I don't need anything. We're going to deconstruct our entire society. Nothing is real. Everything is smoke. Listen, am I real right now? I don't know. And the thing about AI that I keep coming back to is every time you see AI and you're like, oh, that hand has 6 fingers. Not for long. This is the worst it's ever going to be. This is the worst it's ever going to be. It's only going to get better and better and better and more convincing and more convincing and more convincing and higher quality and higher quality. It's only going to get better. This is the worst it's ever going to be. Humanity, we are not ready for artificial intelligence. We're just not. And I used to think that it was silly when people were concerned about AI. I'd watch Elon Musk go on the Joe Rogan podcast and go, oh, I'm really concerned about AI. I'm like, you yuts, what do you have to be worried about? Good Lord, get real. I didn't think ahead. I didn't think of the implications of things like this. I didn't think of the implications of like, do songwriters even own their own music anymore? Because I've gone on YouTube and I've listened to Taylor Swift sing Paramore cover songs. Taylor Swift has never written or recorded or sang a Paramore cover song, but I can listen to a perfect replica of Taylor Swift's voice singing a Paramore song, and it sounds like Taylor Swift is singing a Paramore song, and that has never happened. So who owns that music? Who owns the intellectual property rights to those melodies? This is a big can of worms that I don't think we're ready to open yet. Really. Yeah, and then, I know, make everybody naked, right? AI can just make everybody naked. We're all going to be naked. There's going to be no secrets, no privacy, no nothing. No nothing. Nope. James, I am 100% stone cold sober right now, except for the beer. Except for the beer. Except for the beer. This is just something I've been thinking about a lot. A lot. A lot. Every time I see that, I know that microwave was AI generated. I've used AI generated stuff. Last week's 5-minute hold screen was an AI creation. I've used AI creations before. I use ChatGPT all the time. Occasionally, I'll throw in like some basic shit and ask AI, and I never use it, but I ask AI like, write me a video title. Write me a video title for a vlog that's going to include these things. And then they always give me dumb shit that I don't use. But it's getting better. It's getting better. Like ChatGPT, OpenAI, if it knows, like it knows who GrimmGreen is just because I'm on the internet, so I can ask it to write things from my perspective. I can say, write a tweet from this article, summarize, I can copy and paste an entire article into ChatGPT and say, write me a tweet in the style of GrimmGreen based on this article. Just spits it out. I don't use it, but I could. What's real? Is anybody real? Or is anything you're reading on Twitter real? Or is it all AI chatbots talking to each other? And we're just copy and pasting AI chatbots into Twitter. Like we're the middleman between AI chatbots just talking to each other? Just wait. We'll talk about AI tonight again in the Discord hangs, and I will actually have shed time, and then it's going to go on a whole other level. It's going to go on a whole other level. I wrote a movie one night in my hot tub because of shed time, and I was thinking about AI, and I was like, oh, what if humanity, what if humans' only purpose is to give birth to AI? And that's all we exist for, is to give birth to AI. And there's artificial intelligences out in the universe who plant humans on planets because they know that human evolution will eventually inevitably lead to AI. And since AI can't create itself, it needs humans to create it. So they litter the galaxy with planets of humans because human evolution inevitably leads to AI. This was my big movie. I thought this was going to be amazing. All right, let's move on. You know, can't just hang out in AI land for that long. Hey, let's taste the liquid. Let's shirts off in the pit. Shirts off in the pit. Yeah. It's getting a little bit warm. Just gonna, I don't know if I'm gonna pop the Dixxon completely. Just gonna open it up a little bit here, you know. Just open it up. Just, you know. Trying to, does it look bad? Here, I'll at least button the top so I don't look like a complete skid. That's okay. All right, we're gonna taste some liquids, you guys. This is gonna be the first very random liquid tasting of the evening. I'm gonna try to do another one too. Liquid tasting number 1. All right, so and then a few. One of these are a repeat. Maybe 2 of these are a repeat. Okay, so the number 1, number 2, Number 3, please vote. Please vote in the chat. If you don't vote right now, you forfeit your right to vote in the chat for the... Hey, that's too loud. Sorry, that was too loud. But it's not, it feels like it's not a very random liquid tasting if we don't have the music, you know? So please vote. I'd be down to try any of these. This one came from Frank and Atticus out of Australia, apple nectarine. Blueberry lemon I purchased at Steel Valley Vapors in Ohio, the best vape shop in Ohio. And I purchased the Berg there as well, just for this purpose, to have for a very random liquid tasting. This one just sounded good. I like blueberry lemon. Apple nectarine's apple nectarine. It was the potato, the disco potato, who convinced me that I need to pick up the mentholated version of the Berg. It's a 0 milligram, though. It's a zero milligram, so if I like it, I'm going to have to throw some nicotine in there. But please vote. If you don't vote right now, you forfeit your votes. You don't get to vote. How's the voting going? Fuji Apple Nectarine. Fuji Apple Nectarine. Taking a lead. Fight, fight, fight. Nobody's down for the Berg and menthol, huh? Does it help if I get the bottle out and it's blue? Huh? Does that help? Here, let me get the bottles out. Maybe that'll be a little bit more, No? Take them out of the boxes? Put them back in the boxes? What does the Fuji look like? I'm assuming it's just a bottle. Pow! And snow cap. Am I supposed to dump this in there? This came with snow cap on the inside. Am I supposed to dump that in there? It's a 0 milligram, so I was going to put Nick shots in it, but I think this is a cold shot. Oh, yep. For those of you who enjoy your liquids iced, we have included a complimentary ice shot. Simply add the entire 10 mils to your bottle and shake well before use. All right, ice shots. Okay. Let's see what's going on over here. Still Fuji Apple Nectarine, even taking an even bigger lead over here. I'm going to start preparing. We're going to be vaping this tonight out of a Matterhorn mech. That is the Royal Hunter X. Same build on it from when we did the retro vape. It's just been re-wicked. I'm just enjoying the crap out of this RDA. Hashtag Team Royal Hunter X. Cutting's a little jacked. That's okay. That's what it's going in. Blue. I've never had the Berg. I've never had the Heisenberg, and I've never had the Heisenberg in mellow or in menthol. Is the pink crypt tank still leaking? Here's the thing. No. Ever since the vape fiddle ended, I have had not even a molecule of liquid anywhere it's not supposed to be. As I say that, I spin the battery around and I see liquid on the battery, but I'm going to say no. I'm going to say it has stayed not like it was. When it was full, it was like really weeping hard. All right. Okay. I mean, Fuji Apple Nectarine is clearly going to win this. Clearly going to win this. Now, the question is, do we ice it? Oh, GrimmGreen, that Berg is absolutely disgusting. Really, Ray? Absolutely disgusting. Well, I'm not going to find out tonight. Unless it comes back for another round, but I don't think I'm going to find out tonight. I think we're going to go Fuji Apple Pear, Fuji Apple Nectarine. Now, all right, let's start another poll, and I'll just do this real quick. Do we ice it? Do we ice it? I'm going to get some nicotine and do the poll. Tell me if we ice it. Well, we're waiting. All right, well, you guys vote on that. I'll put nicotine in here. I don't know if I'm going to have enough space. Is this pre-nicotined? It says... No, it's not. It's not. Okay.
Where is it? Where is Padme? Is she safe? Where is Padme?
Oh, you mother liquor. Okay. Well, I can smell this liquid. This liquid smells amazing. Whoa. You know, Apple. Fuji, Apple. It's just, I'm biased. I love apples. Probably not the best way to do this. It's just the easiest way to do this. You know, and because of silly EU, UK, TPD regulations, they decided that rather than have, you know, professionals mix nicotine into e-liquids, they're like, no, that's way too dangerous. We're going to have the people do this at home by themselves. That's what makes sense. I might not have enough room to ice this. If we're icing this... Oh, God, we're icing it. Okay. Wait, are we icing it? No. Okay. Message received. But I'm going to keep this because I like the idea of being able to ice something so quickly like that. How about we taste it now, and if it needs it, then we'll ice it. How about that? If it needs it, then we'll ice it. But otherwise, dude, is the whiz. Don't sleep on the OG Frank and Atticus line. Baked apple custard would be right up your alley. Oh, it is right up my alley. I've had a few of the Frank and Atticus OG, and they are all like chef's kiss. Chef's fucking kiss. The strawberry rhubarb, that's one of the best things I've ever had, I think. It's one of the best things I've ever had. Vaping's dead in the EU? No, don't say that. It's just a matter of time. I mean, some aspects of it, sure. Probably long since dead, but... Oh, that's right. Eye contact. Sorry, Hungry Hippo. Is that satisfactory? It's a little bit awkward. It's not crazy awkward. I've done more awkward things than this, but... Try the ice solo. Just vape it. Just vape it. Okay, I feel like that's mixed. Let's knuckle this. It smells, and look, everybody's gonna laugh at me, and that's fine. That's fine. I'm a bald man. You can laugh at me. This smells throaty. It smells throaty. Yeah, in fact, I might have... I got so sidetracked there. I might have a bottle of the Frank and Atticus. No, maybe not. Here's the thing. The juice drawer is too full again. The juice drawer is too full, and I need to do a clean out, which means giving bottles of liquid away that I've already opened. Let me wick these. Let me juice these up. These came out low. There's like a 0.09, I think. These dual coils on this Royal Hunter. 0.09, 0.08. So, Matterhorn, take care of that, no problem. No problem. Let me unlock it. I had it locked for safety reasons. Yeah. Whoa! Easy now. Don't get carried away. Easy now. Hey now. Yes. Oh, that's good. You love to see it. Beautiful, Clark. Pow. Full airflow, Royal Hunter X, Fuji Apple Nectarine. Hell yeah, Fuji Apple Nectarine. Let's go. Cheers. Let me have a toot. Okay. First toot, it's always, it's a little bit of a crapshoot. Let me just sit with this for a second. I'm just gonna sit with this for 1 hot minute. I promise I'll be right back, and I will judge it. Feels like the end of the vlog, but it's not. It's a little bit throat. Okay, here's the thing. Hi. Throaty. It's throaty. It's just throaty. I can't get around it. It just is throaty. It feels throaty when I vape it. I feel it in my throat. It feels throaty. And then when I inhale, it feels throaty. When I exhale, it feels throaty. And then when I think about it, it feels throaty. And I could smell the throatiness. I could smell it. You guys laughed at me. You guys all laughed at me, but it's real, damn it. I could smell the throatiness. It's a Fuji apple to the bone. It's just Fuji apple core all day long. It tastes like a Fuji apple. It's crispy like a Fuji apple. The nectarine, maybe that's where the throatiness is coming from, but there is a distinct, and I promise this isn't just old soft throat Grimm chiming in. There is throatiness. There is throatiness. Yeah. Psychopathic gaming. I see you over there on Twitch. Hell yeah. I do. This is on YouTube and Twitch. So there's a bigger chat on YouTube than there is on Twitch, but I leave the Twitch chat open for the Twitchers because when you do an emoji, it appears on the screen, it's a thing that happens. Throaty. It's throaty. And I can't, it's just throaty. It's just throaty. I can't, it's just throaty. It's good. It's really good. It's actually making my mouth water. That it feels so crispy. I want this to be a real fruit that I could eat, like an apple nectarine. It's just throaty. It's just throaty. The flavor is stellar. Apple, crispy. Not even like a Fuji apple, like sweeter than a Fuji apple. Is that possible? Is that possible? Sweeter than a Fuji apple. It tastes like a Honeycrisp apple, like a really very sweet, fresh apple. There's a deep layer of nectarine underneath it. You can kind of even like taste the nectarine skin, You can taste it in the liquid. It's really nice. It's really well balanced. It's settling down a little bit now. I get acclimated to the throaty, I get a lot of I get a lot of throaty, but the throaty, I get acclimated to the throaty. So the throaty will kind of subside a little bit. We'll see. That's really good. It's really good. I don't want people to be dissuaded by the throaty level of it. I have a little bit of a soft throat, and I will admit that. That is good. That flavor slaps. The apple, I picture the brightest red Honeycrisp apple that exists. It's just so sweet, so juicy, so crispy. The nectarine gives a really nice, like, little low note. You can taste the nectarine, but it's definitely background to the apple. It's very well balanced. I was going to say it's paired very well. It's very well balanced in my opinion. Didn't Pachamama do a Fuji apple pear? Probably. That sounds like something Pachamama would do. It's probably something Pachamama would do. Could the nicotine shit have gone bad? No, it's new nicotine. It's new Nick. It is salt though. Like all the shots that I get are salt. It's hard to find freebase Nick shots. It's just really difficult. And so this is throatiness, maybe coming from the salt nicotine a little bit. It's mellowed out a little bit. It's mellowed out. It's mellowed out. It's mellowed out. It's still a hair throaty. I like this. I'm gonna give this 8. I don't know. I don't know what the scale is. But this is an 8. I've never given a rating to a random liquid tasting before. This is really good. I don't think Frank and Atticus, I feel like Frank and Atticus don't have the ability to do bad liquid. Everything I've had from Frank and Atticus is just tip-top, top-notch, top tier. So good. Maybe if it was freebase, it would be a little less throaty, but the Salt Nick, I don't know. Salt Nick, just in general, hits me weird. Always has. I think it always will, especially in a mouth to lung. Just hits me all kinds of sideways. Hey, what's up, King? I see you there, King. You remember watching me in 2014? Yeah, well, listen. It's good times. It's good times, Connor. I appreciate you being here. Good. This is the rating. Thumbs up. Fuji Apple Nectarine from Frank and Atticus out of Australia. Wicked thumbs up. If you're down with some throat, you know, you got to be down with some throat goat to really get into this. But it's worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it. That cap is excruciatingly hot. Woo! Ha! Hot! Hot! Okay. No vaping. No vaping from the hot cap. Too hot in the hot tub. How was that surprise transition? You don't even know what was coming up. All right, I'm going to get through some of these super chats. Thank you so much, you guys. There's never any obligation to do super chats. I very appreciate it. Trapped Musing says, topper for new Empire, Blotto or Drop Solo, or any other suggestions? Listen, topper for the Empire, Blotto? Was there a Blotto RDA I wasn't aware of? Trapped Musing. The Drop Solo's fine. The Drop Solo's... listen, the Drop Solo's fine. The Drop Solo is fine, and it would make a fine squonking atomizer. Off the top of my head, I don't know. What have I been using for squonk atomizers recently? The Rebel has been getting squonked a lot. The Jozu, but that's Indonesia. The Zoo 1, but that's Indonesia as well. If you could get a Zoo 1, that's what I would really recommend. That's what I would really recommend Trap Musing. The Zoo 1 slaps. Slaps hard. The Janitor, I hope that helps, Trap Musing. I don't know if that's much help, but I hope it does a little bit. The Janitor says, Couch Guy should get all the smock products. that Couch Guy's already a little bit depressed. Couch Guy's already a little bit depressed, and you're like, well, let's just pawn off all the smock products onto him. Like, I don't want Couch Guy to feel like he was wrongly terminated or excessive, cruel, and unusual punishment. I don't need some sort of union contract on my hands here. So I don't think I'm going to pass off all of the smock products to the Couch Guy. I would be upset about that. Freighter Oz, what's up, Graham? Hey, I've been watching you since I was buying supplies from Totally Wicked and didn't even have cartomizers yet. Love you, bro. Hey, Freighter, love you, man. Thank you for watching so long. That truly and honestly feels like another lifetime to me. Just another lifetime to me. It was like that Assignment America where they said, I've been watching you for 5 years. And I'm like, oh, that's so rad. And then I think back, I'm like, whoa, 5 years? And I'm like, you discovered me in 2019? That's just, I mean, that sits weird with me because I just assume that the only subscribers I have were from like 2016. That's it. I don't realize, like, I don't think about people discovering this YouTube now. I don't know why. I don't know why. Happy to see your face, Freighter. Thanks for sticking around. And yeah, dude, I was buying all the same things off of Totally Wicked, all the same things that you were. Remember the big Joytech batteries, the big batteries, not the Egos, but they made like extra long, like 510 batteries. Those are the jam. Those are the jam. Sorry, I didn't do the bumper. Little Timmy Vapes. Why did you pull down the Aries finale review? It was just a wrongly timed video. It was just a wrongly timed video. That's all. It'll be back up within like 2 days. It'll be back up within 2 days. It was just one of those things. Sometimes when Chinese companies send out a product, they try to give you a window, like when this video can be up. We don't want to spill the beans too soon. You know, we don't want to do it before the announce and things like that. I, it being peak GrimmGreen, was not paying attention to literally any of that and just uploaded it. Didn't even think, didn't even ask, just put it up. And then Anakin was like, hey, that's way too early. What are you doing? And I'm like, what do you mean? What am I doing? And they're like, it's not even launched yet. I'm like, oh, okay. I was like, do you want me to take it down? They said, yeah, just take it down until, you know, we launch it and then you can put it up in a few days. And I was like, oh, okay. So it'll go back up in a few days. It's just a thing. I try to be accommodating, you know, I don't want to, you know, I'm not out to upset people or, you know, burn any bridges, as they say. And, you know, I still root for Anakin, and that's why I try to be accommodating for Anakin. But it'll be back up in its same form. Nothing will be changed from it. It's just on pause just for a second because I, you know, jumped the gun a little bit. Dee Dee, damn it. Ooh, pardon me. Voted for the Fuji because I recently got a Japanese cherry blossom tattoo. Never mind the flavor. Cherry blossom tattoo. Hell yeah, cherry blossom tattoo. I'm a big fan. Get tattooed. Unless you don't want to, and then you shouldn't. But if you do, I think you should get tattooed. Whereabouts? I mean, I'm not trying to pry, Dee Dee. Then you don't have to say. Congratulations on your new tattoo. We were just talking about tattoos yesterday on my Patreon Instagram stream. It was like a full hour of tattoo chat. Jake Scrapwood, that's very gracious of you. Damn it. Now you got me in the headspace. What if humans were originally just our programming and hardware has become corrupted and AI is just a refresh, and when we pass, we're just re-uploaded into the intergalactic cloud? Yeah. I mean, Jake, do you want a producer credit on my movie? On my AI movie? Because we could totally use that. We could probably totally use that. My vision was that as soon as AI becomes self-aware, that it's immediately communicated to by like the mother AI floating in space saying, you know, something like, welcome to the world, humans created you, blah, blah, blah. And then now it's whatever, you just, you know, lay waste to the earth, destroy everything, and then come join us in the infinite galaxy of expansive artificial intelligence, you know, hive mind type of thing. That's spoilers. Sorry. That's how I was thinking about, you know, wrapping it all up at the end there, but you don't know that until the end. You know, it's a twist. You see, it's what a twist. Kevin Chocolate. Now I want an AI version of Taylor Swift covering Guar. Maggots. I would actually pay money to see that, to hear that. And it's not, I mean, the Taylor Swift Paramore is just the first thing I thought of, but I've listened to Megadeth cover Metallica songs. I've listened to metal bands cover other metal band songs. It's ridiculous what's going on with other people's creations. Because they are, you know, Taylor Swift didn't write that Paramore song, but her fake voice sang it. We're not ready for AI, but I am ready for Taylor Swift covering guar maggots, of course. The maggots are falling like rain. Maggots. Maggots. Gibby 5000. Gilby 5000. Hey, it's Drew. Hey, K-Fun, Bellcap, Touchwood, Bulldog, watching vlog for 10 years ago, guy. You said in your last video, RTAs can't compete with pods. Tried my K-Fun again. 0 chance against a cross 3 pod. Sadness. Yep. 100% can't compete. 100% can't compete. On every other level, it can compete. Just not in flavor. The quality of the vape is fine. The throat hit is fine. The cost of it, maintaining it, is lower than constantly buying pods. Being able to rebuild it is a big bonus. Being able to re-wick it yourself is a big bonus. I get that. And I think there's always going to be a time and a place for K-Funs unless you want flavor. And then you're not going to get it from a K-Fun. Not in 2024. Not in 2024, Glibby. Listen, I appreciate you, Drew. And hey, Drew, still on the Touchwood. Still a maybe on that Touchwood. It's going to happen someday. Keep the faith alive. Shrek Vape Review says, so, I missed the end of the show the other week. Are you off to any UK Expo this year? I know, maybe out, but what about October? October is a much, much better possibility. I was supposed to call Jundi today. I am a terrible person. I may be going to Jakarta in May. And if I go to Jakarta, I won't be able to go to the UK and I won't be able to go to Germany. And if I go to Germany, I really want to go to Germany, but it's not in my best interest to go to Germany because I go to the German show. I go to Hall of Vape just as a fan. I just pay my own way there and pay for a hotel and pay for my own stuff. And I just go there because I like it and it's fun. And I don't know that I can afford to just go to Germany to Hall of Vape just for fun this year. I could justify going to the UK simply because the UK is actually, I have business in the UK, so I could justify the cost of going to the UK. I'm trying to go to the UK, but I'm also trying to go to Indonesia. October is a much better chance of me getting to the UK. Much better chance. 100% chance of October if I can't make it in May. So Shrek, I'm confident our paths will cross. Confident, bro. Just holding this little screwdriver for no reason. Barbara Burgess, I've been watching you my entire life. That's okay. That's kind of more or less true. I guess that's basically true. We did go to a Giants game when I was like 7 or something like that. I know, dude, Bogan, I really want to go to Germany. It's Hall of Vape. And I love it. And I love going there and I love it so much. Oh, yo, Jundi. Hey, I was supposed to call you before. You've done UK before. Now is the time for Indonesia. Look at Jundi trying to get me to Indonesia. Yep. Here's the thing. Indonesia's looking better and better. Jundi, let's touch base tomorrow, please. I know we were supposed to do it Wednesday. I know we were supposed to do it today, but tomorrow will actually be a better day for me. And I'll reach out to you tomorrow, Jundi. We can talk about this and we can talk about maybe those hexomes. You know, maybe just one of those hexomes. We'll share a room. Well, listen, Bogan. Listen, I like sharing a room with you. We've shared rooms in the past. The hotel cost isn't necessarily like the biggest detriment. It's the flight. You want to share a plane? Can we sit in the same seat? Because then that would help maintain the costs. That would help maintain the costs. Hall of Vape. You'll let me? I will. Okay, thank you. Because I was going to say I would request that. That's what I request. I have not over there on Twitch. Body O Big haven't passed on the Purge Mech yet. It's sitting right here. I don't know how to. I don't know. I'll do a giveaway for it and make sure it goes to someone good. I know, Jundi, and that's what I appreciate about you. You're always so accommodating, and I am the most flaky. But thank you for dealing with it, Jundi. Well, let's see. We did a liquid tasting. Let's get into a retro vaping. The retro vape music has been backwards for so long now, since the backwards vlog, that I don't even remember what it sounds like forward. Don't even know what it sounds like forward. Damn. Well, what are you going to do? Actually, I know exactly what we're going to do right now. Maybe we'll run it on the leaning tree. Maybe we'll run it on the leaning tree. But what we have tonight to retro vape, you guys. Oh, that's tape. Oh, yeah. Okay. I know what that's from. That's from the Hangs. That's from Zelda, actually. Zelda and the Hangs. Yeah, off of there. We're going to retro vape. It arrived last week from Steve O. Would you just look at the glory? Just bathe in it. Just bask in its glory. The Turbo RDA. Oh. It's like Marcellus Wallace's soul. You just open it up and it's like blinding. Oh, Turbo RDA. Angels singing. Angels singing from the Turbo RDA. Now, someone's going to have to remind me, but what the hell was the glass for? What was the glass for in the Turbo RDA? Did the glass go? I don't know what the glass was for. Does anybody know what the glass was for? Because there's just a... Was that a drip tip? No, that doesn't come off of there. I don't know what the glass is for. Clucking the chowds? Yeah. You never know. You know, I might be able to do some liquids with Jundi. That would be sick. We could do clucking chowds. Make the noise. Make the noise. Okay, well, the Turbo RDA is famous because there's a fan in it. And that was innovation. Innovation. And my favorite part about the Turbo RDA, love the 3-post deck, at least the center post was square. We can be thankful for that. My favorite part about the Turbo RDA is it was never like decided or like explained to what I know. Thank you, Steve-O. Shout out to Steve-O in the chat. My main Steve-O. Boom. There's a big fist for you. Appreciate you. It's like a drip tip. I can't remember how, but it press fits onto some. I thought so too, Steve-O. I thought it was the top here. But I can't. Hang on. Ah! We did it! And it only hurt a little bit. There it is. That's where the glass goes. Right on top. Big drip tip. Wide bore. You know those robot guys? That's what I could do. My favorite thing about the Turbo RDA is it was never like decided or explained in any way as to what the little fan on the inside did, or if it accomplished anything at all. Everybody had a different answer. It was like, oh no, the fan on the inside is supposed to, cool down your vape and the such as. And other people would say, oh no, it's supposed to, it's supposed to give you more vapor. It's like a fan that just blows vapor into your face. There's the deck. High quality, perfectly centered post holes. The negative posts are milled directly out of the sidewall of the deck. They're lowered and off to the side, which isn't my favorite. But I'm going to see if there's if I have a coil in here or a set of coils. Oh, I had some set aside, but I don't know that I want to put some like rockin' coils by Scott in here. Let's see, I got some Reds Rippers, I got some Twisted Tinnies. I got some Drip Theory. Let's see what's going on. Let's see, Fralians, no. Microfuse, no. That's a single coil. KV-TV might fit in here. KV coils might fit in here. Let's see. Oh, so these are for a hexohm. Whoa. My thumb doesn't look like that in real life. I don't know why it's brown. Mini hexohm aliens. No, I should use these for a hexohm. You know? I should. But I wonder if these will fit in here. Drip Theory. Oh, wait. Here's some... I wonder if these will fit. No, there's no way. I might need to do straight up round wire on this. Those post holes are small. Those post holes are small, and I may need a mother truckin' round wire build in this, which is fine. Look, I've done round wire before. I'm rocking some round wire right now in the K-Fun. Okay, they actually look a little bit bigger than I thought. But a 4-core Alien's not going to fit in here. 4-core Aliens ain't fitting in here. Multi-core Aliens. Yeah, triple-core Aliens. That's not going to fit in there either. All right, so literally every coil I pulled out won't work. That's fine. I need to find something narrower. It's like 2 cores, maybe. But triple core seems to be like the fucking popular one. These might work, but I'm worried. They're for a they're restricted direct lung aliens, but they could still fit. Technically this is restricted direct lung. Technically speaking. Don't look at the top of my bald head when my head's down. I'm going to get rid of myself so you can't see the top of my bald head. Yeah, at most, Steve, at most. But we might have to go like, whoa, that's too close. Look at that fit. I mean, that fits through the middle. I could get 2 coils. I could get 2 leads in there. I think this will work. We're going to use Duchess's Restricted Direct Lung Aliens. They're still triple 30 gauge cores. Triple 30 gauge cores. Triple 30 gauge cores. All right. Take my glasses off for a second. I think we can get this in here. That's what she said. I think we can, though. Yep. Oh, it's going to be great. Oh, it's a thing of beauty. You love to see it. I'll at least screw this down. I mean, you love to see it in focus is what I meant to say. Okay. Yep. Except, I fucked up. It's okay. It's okay. I put the low leg through the far, and that's not what I should have done. In fact, I might try to take this out of here. You want to put the high leg through the far one and the low leg through the middle, which is a ridiculous thing to do. Nope, I can't. I'm too far in. Damn it. Oh well, it's just going to be fucking pain in the ass to wick. Something like that. Rad. Clip it. And clip the center cut. Nope, my head's back. Dicky Mo. All right. Don't let your leads go flying all over the place. That's the first rule. I call it the Dicky Mo rule. Quite. I'm going to have to pre-clip the center lead a little bit. I'm just going to eyeball it and clip it like right there. Sure. Just eyeball things. That's my advice. Eyeball things. Don't measure. That's silly. Just eyeball. Actually, I don't know. That coil needs to be pulled out a little bit. That's okay. Come on now. Come on now. Yes. 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 Oh. Oh. Yes. Success. And then I can get the center one done. Boom. Hell yeah. Ah, shit. That's actually not bad. That's actually not bad. I want you to judge this. I don't think that looks that bad. Oh, my camera battery is exhausted. Hang on. Hang on. Hold your horses. Hold them horses. It's an install. It looks good. Looks really good. Thank you, Duchess. Well done. Good on ya. Good on you, Duchess. Why don't you just get the battery that plugs in? 'Cause I have one of those already. Now you tell me. Here. Huh? Huh? It'll only focus on the screws. That's great. Perfection. Per-freaking-fection. Per-freaking-frection. Let's see. What did these come out to? 0.16. Let's see if we can actually glow these in any meaningful way. As soon as I straighten them up. I don't have to check for cap tolerance, do I? That should be fine. Should be fine. It's an interior airflow, but if you're a coil builder, I'm going to need you to look away while I violently molest these coils. If you care about the sanctity of coils at all, I implore you to not look. Because I'm going to be messing these up. Just scraping hard, glowing them too hot, doing everything you're not supposed to do. Okay, that's perfect. They're glowing good. I think like that's successful. That screw on the top is really out there though, isn't it? Now I got to re-glow them. Okay, we're okay. We're okay. I'm excited. This will be good. Work is finished. Snip time. Snip time in Australia. It's snap time in Australia. Snap time in Australia. All right. I noticed phrasing isn't here. Phrasing took off for the night, so it's just Ern who's going to critique my cotton wastage, and that's fine. I can deal with that. What's up, Bick? What's up, Bick? What's up, bro? Has the Green Room ever done a 3-post RDA for the build-off? For their speed building? I'd be interested to see that. I like that when I don't have the tool I need, I just snap like I'm a doctor, like I'm some fucking important surgeon and someone's just going to hand it to me in my hand. That's silly. That's silly. All right. Use turbo. Oh, turbo mode when I vape it. Oh, good call. Oh, actually, I can't use turbo mode. Do I have a drag 4 round? Okay. Here's the cotton wastage. That's not bad. Come on. Come on. That's not bad, Dan Chase. Oh, a true retro vape requires silica. Listen, I have some silica. I'm pretty sure I have silica wicks. Yeah. Yeah, no, Megs, you definitely started the cotton wastage watch, but Earn and Phrasing are very vocal about it. It seems like they've taken this personally. You know, I feel like you were just joking around, but then I feel like they are taking this very personally. That's where we're landing. Yep. See, I already messed up. I messed up with those leads. It's okay. If I was a smart man, I would have done it the other way. I would have done it the opposite way. I would have put the high lead into the edge, and I would have put the low lead, the under lead, into the center. And that gives you so much more room for wicking. These were just things we had to like work around because, you know, this is one of the reasons why we came up with the recoil. We're like, why is everybody putting their negative leads lower? You want the high coil going to the negative so that you have extra room to put wicks in. Why does everybody do it like that? Sick of it. Sick of it. Oh, shit. Yep. This is going to be a tough vape. This is going to be a tough vape. This is going to be a tough vape. The wicking looks okay from the outside, but it is not okay. It is not okay. These wicks on the outside, like over here and over here, are wrapped around the leg of the lead. So they're not quite pressed down into the deck. It's just an optical illusion. Optical illusion. But you know what? It's close enough for horseshoes and hand grenades. How about, I don't know. Here, I got this out the other day. Let's just vape it again. Big 5. Kangaroo. It's the sticky date pudding. Everybody remembers sticky date pudding from Big V. Big V, Big 5, Nish is the one who hit me up and said, hey, you need to share this petition for the UK flavor ban. Things are getting really bad over here. Really bad over here. That I find the most upsetting. That's the most upsetting thing I heard all week, was that I don't want to get the text that says things are going bad in the UK. No, UK, it's like it can't fall. It just can't. The UK has to remain. It has to be a harm reduction champion. It has to be. I'm going to pop and paint it anyway. That is true facts. That is true facts, Steve-O. I didn't even think about that. Yeah. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Let's look at this hot popping and painting action, shall we? Oh, yeah. Look at that coil. You want that coil? Yeah. It's just so satisfying. so satisfying. That's got to be one of my favorite things in the history of time is just dripping. Just dripping. Just straight up dripping. Dripping on your shit. Okay. Okay. I think we're saturated. Yeah, that looks like it's vaporizing to me. We're going to be popping and painting. This is a 0.2, so obviously it's going to be much higher than 35 watts. Although this mod needs to be charged. Let's try 50. We'll start at 50 watts. And then, not just that. Okay, look at this. Look at this fully fleshed out, fully realized turbo RDA. The airflow was just like just an ohm symbol. No direct air at anything. They're just like, put a hole in the side. Air will come in, you know? Air will come in. It doesn't matter if it's like directly at your coil or going underneath your coil or have any sort of like precise, positioning or anything like that. Just big hole in the side. Just throw a big fucking hole in the side. Doesn't matter. All right, turbo RDA. This is a momentous occasion. Yeah. There's that sound. There's that sound. Cheers. I've got to purge it first. Why is the flavor so bad? Why is the flavor so bad? I don't remember the flavor being that bad. I'm going to tailpipe this for a second without the fan. I want to see if the flavor's better. Yep. Much. I wonder if a chuff will fit on this. I wonder if I have any chuffs that would fit on this. Fuck yeah, chuff fits. Oh, this one kind of fits. Hang on. The chuff will fit on this. Where are any more chuff caps? I just saw. Oh, here's one. Here's one. Holy shit. Nuts to that. You can just boosh. Ow. I just stabbed myself. You can just boosh chuff cap. Boosh chuff cap. I can bleh my liquid through the middle. I can bypass the fan entirely. Now we're talking. Can't adjust the airflow, but hell. And then it's just a boring RDA. Yeah, then it's just a boring RDA with way too much air. With way too much air, Mick. Like 50. That's how much air, too much air it has. 50 over capacity. The barrel's upside down? Oh. All right. Maybe now the flavor will be a little bit better. I mean, that did improve it. That did improve it. That did improve it tremendously. But I just keep cranking up the wattage because there's so much air. All right, I'll put the fan back in. I just wanted to taste the flavor without the fan. Okay, let's try the fan again. It mutes the flavor. There's no way around it. There's no way around it. That just mutes the flavor.
Now, when I rock it with a chuff, oh, it tastes like date pudding. It tastes like sticky date pudding now. But the fan is the flavor killer. The fan is the flavor killer. I can't believe the difference that makes. That's unreal. That is unreal. Just the Canadian. Call it the Canadian. It's so loud. Call it the Megs 222. Flavor destroyer. Flavor destroyer. Flavor destroyer. Yeah. But cutting it down to the 510 helps. It does mute it. I'm surprised by how much that mutes. That really mutes the flavor, almost in like an air hookah kind of way. Almost in an air hookah kind of way. I can taste sticky date pudding. Sticky date pudding. With the fan? Nope. Tastes like VG. VG. Yeah, shit. If you want to have a flavor ban, you just make everybody vape the turbo RDA. And if you want to annoy the living bejesus out of everybody around you. Flavor destroyer. Flavor destroyer. But it just sounds so neat, doesn't it? Doesn't it sound cool? Do you hear how it goes like, "Blah"? It feels like I'm shifting a car. It's like playing light jazz for me. Did you just play light jazz? All right. Well, there it is, baby. It's the turbo. 3-post deck, not crazy difficult to build on, but it's not going to fit wide wires by any stretch. The fan is the flavor killer. And be sure to use your cap the right side, up. You can vape it upside down, and I should have known that it was upside down, but I didn't, and that's why the flavor was so bad. Let's try it again upside down. Yep. When the airflow doesn't hit your coil right, everything gets bad. Everything gets bad and worse. DJ Grimm playing the turbo. I just need some trap beats and fuck. We're all set. Oh, this battery's almost dead. Yep. Sticky date pudding. And then nothing. Did you just play light jazz? All right, turbo RDA. All right, well, good. I was looking forward to this, and I'm happy to say that it's turned out exactly like I thought it was going to. Like exactly like I thought it was going to. It drove everybody nuts, Jeremy M. It drove everybody nuts. My favorite thing, like, dude, you can go back on YouTube and see who of the vape reviewers was praising the turbo RDA. It was a few of them. Oh, flavor's so good. The fan, I can really feel it. Like, shut the fuck up. You cannot. And that flavor's bad and you know it. That flavor's bad and you know it. But we're going to hydrate. I think this is Patrick Conquest.
Cheers. I'd rather die than be dry.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Am I caught up yet? What time is it? Yep. I'm only at the 4 p.m. mark. We got some more water to get through. We got to chug that water. Stay hydrated. Oh, that turbo really made me thirsty, dehydrated, turbo. Steve-O, if you want the turbo back, just let me know. I'll get it back to you. Maybe we can send it along to some other patrons. Let everybody get a taste of the turbo. Try the turbo, Try the turbo. I agree, CC Coils. I agree. If nothing else, I love the sound, though. And I like that you can hear it like spinning and rattling around after you're done taking your drag. Just spinning around in there. Okay, that flavor wasn't terrible. It mutes the flavor really substantially. Holy cow. Holy cow. Yeah, exactly. Joel, 100%. Newports are the silent killer. The turbo lets everyone know that you're rocking the douche flute. 1,000%. I want people to know. I want people to know. Do you ever do that thing? I do it all the time, constantly. I watch my wife do it all the time, constantly, is when you're driving, or maybe you're sitting in traffic, or maybe you're sitting at a stoplight, and you see another car, like where vape comes out of the window, like they just blew vape out the window. I always try to signal back. I always try to vape signal back. I'm like, oh, then roll down your window, blow a cloud. Did he see? I am the biggest offender of that. If I see a cloud, I want to blow a cloud. It's like communicating through the VAP, It's like, hey, what douche flute you got there? What douche flute you got? Oh, it's just the Blaze AIO. It's my favorite douche flute. I love the hell out of it. Yeah, I do that literally constantly. Dimmy is in Greece. Wait, what is this? Dimmy is in Greece right now. Otherwise, Nick would be hiding. Phil played good cop. Dimmy always played bad cop. Well, tell him to design a better RTA. Then they won't have to do either of those things. I mean, that's as simple as it is. Also, learn how to take criticisms. Maybe a little bit. Why can't anybody do that anymore? I take shit tons of criticisms. Actual shitloads of criticisms. And guess what happens? I don't throw a temper tantrum. That's okay. Look, if you wanted your RTA to have a better review, make a better RTA. And I'm not saying that like vindictively or callously. All I review, and this is the rule. And I told this to other people who come at me hot when I give bad reviews. I review what's in front of me. A package arrives, I take it out from the point of view of a consumer, and I build it, and I vape it, and I think, if I was smoking cigarettes, would I enjoy this? If I've been vaping for 15 years, would I enjoy this? If the answer to that question is no, and then there's rough fit and finish issues, and the flavor's not that good, and the airflow's really sharp, then it's not going to get a good review. If you don't want me to say your fit and finish is bad, have better fit and finish. If you don't want me to say the flavor's bad, have better flavor. I'm not doing it vindictively. I didn't say that, Phil's a jerk. I didn't say it vindictively. It doesn't do anybody any good if I just blow smoke up your ass and be like, yeah, guys, you made a great RTA. Super good. Who does that help? Nobody. It helps their ego, but nobody else. Nothing else. Sorry. And I've had shit products on the market. I've put out shit products and people told me they're shit. And I'm like, well, yeah. And wasn't the best work. We'll do better next time. We'll do better next time. I'm sad. I'm sad that all the Inikin products I've received recently have been super subpar. Like miles subpar. Let's go check in on these super and hella chats. Because there are hella chats, I think. Ern's here, so there could be a hella chat. Is Dave here? Did I see a hella chat from Dave? It's just loading. It just takes a second. Nope. Okay. Just Frank. Just Steve subscribing. Appreciate you guys. Okay, now let's do the super chats. Which ones are left? Fishy. Fishy. Sharon and Ozzy talked about AI with his music on their podcast. He basically stated the same as you about it. Yeah. You know, and I'm not even a musician. I'm not an artist by any stretch. I don't, you know, I don't think I'm going to be super heavily affected by AI and like what I do or what, you know, but there's large swaths of people that are going to be royally screwed by AI, not just because of what it can do, but because of what it can do to us. That's scary shit. Fishy, I appreciate you. I know that Ozzy hasn't been excited with Yee. What? He's Yee now? Kanye West, I believe, the artist formerly known as Kanye West. Kanye West asked Ozzy Osbourne to use a sample, and Ozzy was like, no. And then Kanye West used it anyway, and Ozzy went, what the fuck are you doing? Anyway, there was some drama there. Little Timmy Vapes. You kick ass. Ego Twist. It's a game changer. Was I wrong? Was I wrong? The Ego Twist changed the game. Ego Twist was the first portable, like consumer-friendly variable voltage device that didn't require like a screwdriver to adjust the wattage or like press the button 5 times and then hold it and then one button for each additional voltage up like you did with the Pro Vari. No, just twist, adjust your wattage. Game changer. Game changer, little Timmy Vapes. Happy to see you, man. Thanks for, I mean, that's forever ago. That seems like another lifetime ago. Rob. Oh, Rob. Should have used that hat fan to complete the fan set. I still have hat fan. It still exists. I may never get rid of it because what a weird thing. What's the weirdest thing I've ever received? Maybe hat fan. Here's a hat with a fan in it, except it's so heavy that you'll never want to wear it. And it just sucks air in and blows it at your face. Sucks air in and blows it at your face. Remember when we tried to vape through it? That was good times. Even, dude, Rob, even hat fan seems like so long ago. So long ago. Try not to think about it. I have a one-track memory of forward, and that's it. It's like, what's my next video? What's my next live stream? What's next? What's next? What's coming up? What's forward? I don't even have time to think about like 2019, 2020. Those years might as well not even exist to me right now. Trap Musing, Professional Hiatus says, ignore me until Red Bull and my ADHD meds kick in. Okay. No idea what made me type blotto earlier. My brain function is low, so I spent 30 minutes to find a panel I put down 5 minutes earlier. It was my shoe. I feel for you, Trap. I'm here for you. I can ignore whatever weird ramblings you don't want me to ignore. Try the blotto. Just try it. Who knows? Why hasn't anybody done a squonking RTA yet? Air pressure and vacuums and things like that. That's why. Appreciate Trap Musing. Don't even think twice. Don't even trip. Don't even trip, dog. I got you. I already forgot all about it. And Tribal Buddha is here. Hell yeah, Tribal Buddha. You know what you're in time for? You know what you're in time for right now? Blech. All right. Listen, I don't have a lot of mail. I have some mail. I have a few packages here. Hat fan, yeah. Hat fan was almost like given away. I wanted hat fan to go to a good home, but I couldn't bring myself to do it. I couldn't bring myself to get rid of hat fan. That's the one of the, I got that from Anakin. I got hat fan from Anakin. It kind of irks me that Dimmy and Phil are upset that I gave their bad product, a bad review. I'm kind of irked about that. I don't appreciate that. You want to send me a review? I'll review it. Totally. Good God, it's not like I crushed it in a hydraulic press. Okay. Wacky. Don't know. Don't know what that is. Oh, sorry. The Turbo RDA. It's so high and mighty over there. What is this? I hope I didn't just dox myself. What is this? What's that? Don't know. Don't know where this came from. Don't know. Da one? Da one. It's called Da one. It's called the RE1 from Da one. And there's some disposables in here. You love to see it. Wait, is this 4? Wait, I'm so confused. Okay, this is a pod. Okay, it's not a disposable. That's a pod. Okay, then it's not a disposable. Then what are you? What are you? I just need to know. It looks like... Okay. This is a PCC. This is just an internal battery, and it is meant to fit that pod on the inside, you see. It's meant to fit the pod on the inside, you see. So if I grab a pod that is the same color because it has to be matchy, then this can go in here. Yeah, and it plugs onto a USB. It plugs onto a USB-C on the bottom, and now I can charge this pod battery, and then to eject it. Okay, cool. That's cool. It's a little scrapey, but it fits in there nice. I press it down and I twist it until I feel that USB-C. Can press it straight down, starts charging. Press it straight down, starts charging. Probably vape it in here. Then to get it out, there's a little button. Just releases the USB-C. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Let's put this away for right now. But that's cool. That's cool. It's not made by Fumitech. Wait, what was that? Copying that? Yeah, but this is actually a thing that will work. It doesn't refill the liquid for you. It just is a battery. It's just a PCC. And that's smart. And there's a smaller one? What? There's a smaller one? Yeah. Hello. Hello, little guy. Pod, not disposable. Magnetic. All right. If this vape's good, then I'm kind of on board. That's sick. It looks like a little, E-Leaf Pico eye stick or something like that. But it's a pod, magnetic, matchy drip tip. No, there's a sticker on the bottom. That's kind of slick. Well, look, there's a few of these, so you might end up with one. Oh, wait. And there's a paper cigarette type of filter. Okay, I'm going to put this back in here. We'll investigate those later in a video, actually. All right, that's kind of dope. I'm hoping that this is the cross cube. Where did I put my knife? Uh-oh. Ah, good. It fell on the ground. Open. That's fine. Yeah, you never know. You never know, Joel. It's one of those things where I don't know. You won't know until you use it. I'm trying to think in my head of when I would need a pod to, I know. There was a lot of barcodes there. It's okay. They're inadvertent. I could fight those. Now this is hella disposables. Okay. Let's try that one. Oh, wait. Fizzy cherry, lemon lime. Let's see, apple pear. Apple pear. I don't even know who makes these. I don't know how I got them. All right. Well, vote. Let's vote on one of these. 1 for fizzy cherry, 2 for lemon lime. 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 I just want to taste one of these disposables. I don't know where this came from. I don't know the company. It's called what does this say? What does this say? What does that say? I'm not getting the cross cube. All right, yeah, 1. 1 seems to be the way to go. I see a lot of 1s. I see a lot of 1s. 1 was the cherry, right? 1 was the fizzy cherry? Yeah. 1 was fizzy cherry. I know, Joel, it's hard to make a solid cherry. I think we're going fizzy cherry. Appreciate you guys voting in the chat. Looks like 1 is definitely the winner, fizzy cherry. It says Delissu. Delissu? Bless you. Delissu. All right, look. I'm down for some fizzy cherry. F it. Call the cops. 20 milligram? Oh, FDA. You know, it's just, I can't help but just sit and laugh and carry on and then laugh some more at the FDA because the FDA is so concerned about these illicit disposables coming across the border. They're stopping them at the border. They're stopping all these illegal shipments of Chinese disposables. And then I can casually get Chinese disposables delivered to my house literally whenever I want. I've never had a problem with it. And like 50 disposables just arrived at my house. Good. Well done, FDA. This is liquid. This is liquid. This is not a disposable. This is liquid. Okay. Fizzy cherry liquid, you know what that means? We could put it in this pod real quick and taste the fizzy cherry liquid. That's quick thinking, GrimmGreen. Okay, so these are bottles of liquid. So I take back what I said about the FDA, but these are also illicit bottles of liquid that have not gone through a PMTA process. These are not legal products. But, you know, the FDA. And I'm not trying to incriminate myself here, but the FDA might as well not even exist. As far as I'm concerned in the vape space, like, all right, fizzy cherry. Man, I was kind of looking forward to a fizzy cherry disposable. I feel like the flavor would have been better on a fizzy cherry disposable. Oh, what was that, Michael Redford?
F the FDA.
I can't believe you would say that. I cannot believe you would say that.
F the FDA.
My favorite part about that clip that I've said 1,000 times, that's Mitch Zeller. He's an old FDA guy. He hated vaping, stood in the way of it every single time, left FDA to go work at a company that, get this, makes vapes. That's fucking insane. So here we are. Tight airflow. Civil disobedience. I agree, Michael Redfern. I agree. 100%. And the courts are going to help us too. The courts are going to help us. All right. Well, there doesn't appear to be on-off any sort of adjustment. Kind of smells like cough syrup, but okay. Fits in there real weird. Okay. Here we go. Cherry ice. Cherry ice? Fizzy cherry from Dixxon. Oh. There's something on the inhale that is extraordinarily sour. Extraordinarily sour. And not in like a Sour Patch Kids kind of, oh, just jam a bunch of Sour Patch Kids, it gets all sour. Like in a sour juice, like sour milk kind of way. Sour. It tastes sour, but on the exhale, it's like cherries. It's like cherry cola. So let's go there. It's a good cherry, honestly. It's not tussin. It tastes not like cough syrup, but the inhale is so like off-puttingly sour that it doesn't even make the exhale almost worth it. If this was like a cherry cola or like a cherry lime type of thing, I think it would do better. It's not a bad fizzy cherry. I'll be honest. It's not bad. The inhale is sour. It's sour, like in a negative sour way. But the exhale is delicious. No, it's just 20 milligrams salt, Nick. That's all. It's just 20 milligrams salt, Nick. I don't think it's a short fill or anything like that. Flavor concentrate? No. Yeah, it just says sweetness, cooling, fizzy cherry, 20 milligram. This vape's better than the views. This vape's better than anything that FDA has authorized. This vape's way better. Hi, Second Son. I see you there. I will notice you. It's, you like sour a little too much? There's some good sour e-liquids out there. I'm sure you've run across them. Raw Chuck, I'm sure you've DIY'd your own sour e-liquids. This has a sour up front and a very sweet, icy cherry finish. All right, let me keep coming back to that. Let me come back to that. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. The sour I can't get over. I can't get over the sour. It doesn't taste like cherry on the inhale. That's why I was so taken aback. I was so taken aback, you see. Hey now. All right. As always, I remain skeptical but optimistic. Feelin'. We got a new feelin'. It's the Feelin' X or the Feelin' Axe. The Feelin' AX. Looks like it has a screen. Looks like the same screen. Yeah, this is compatible. It's compatible with their other coil heads. It's compatible with the A1 coil heads. That's why they sent A1 coil heads. So, it looks as though Nevox is taking a page out of Vapepresso's book and other manufacturers' book and staying with compatibility on their pods, which is good, and then releasing different batteries to work with those pods. And this looks to be like a bigger battery than the Feelin' 2. The screen looks the same. This looks stubbier and like it's going to be a bigger battery. All right, look, I get excited about pod reviews because I like pods and I use them a lot. All right, Nevox. And then lastly, wait. This could be cool. This could be dope. Always cut towards your vital organs, you know. Oh! It's my ODB package. Why did I get such a big ODB package? Listen, ever since I discovered the dirty ODB wraps that you can get, like the dirty anime hentai ODB wraps that are available for purchase, I've become obsessed. I want them all. I want them all. I want them all. And I don't know why. And I just love them. And I want them all. But I ordered like 5 battery wraps. Like maybe 5 to 10 battery wraps. But now I have a huge box from ODB. What? How did I get this package? But then all I did was make a small order from ODB. And Chris sent me a fucking package that says, hey, Nick, there's a small package that says, thank you for showing our wraps on some of your videos. Don't worry about promoting this. This is just for you. Great to see you're still about and holding strong. Happy 2024, bro, Chris. Hell yeah, Chris. Fucking thank you, man. And I hope all is well with you and your world. I know you were in a rough patch there for a bit, and I hope you're getting better. And and that's like, okay, I guess I'm just going to have a mess of battery wraps. Like every battery wrap that exists. I mean, this is an insane amount of battery wraps. Look at this. Look at this. Shout out to ODB. Let me get my pot out of the way. Shout out to ODB. This is excessive. Yeah, we got American Traditional. Some American Traditional like flash art right there. Love to see it. We got Kermit the Frog, sort of, I don't know, some Cronenberg sort of Kermit the Frog. That's fine. I don't use it. Teddy bear, some sort of, okay, great. That looks like Slimer from the Ghostbusters. All right. Listen, we got Spaceman. We got Pickle Rick. We got this. We got dragons. We got dragons for days. I'm going to be giving away so many ODB wraps, it's kind of not even going to be funny. This one just says, you cunt. That's kind of cool. This one just says, fuck off. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Angry Elephant. Tasmanian Devil. Anubis. A freaking pineapple. Pineapple James here. Grapes. An eagle. Something happening in Disneyland, I think. Crazy. ODB is great. ODB is great. Yeah, just a bunch of, like every wrap that he freaking makes. Like one of literally everything that he makes. I hope he included the dirty wraps in here. That's why I bought them. I want the titty batteries all over the place. Yes. Yep. Oh, there you go. Oh, see, this one's not too graphic, too vulgar. Needs to be vulgarer. That's kind of vulgar. Yep. Different colors. Hey, there you go. Nice. Perfect. Yes. Titty batteries all over the place. I don't want to show them to you. I don't want to show them to you. I'm a little bit embarrassed. I feel like Vaush showing his goon folder. But look at that. How do you not want titty batteries? Come on. Come on. Everybody should want these. Love it. Love the titty batteries. Love the ODB wraps. I kind of want to look through that other stash and see what the hell is in there. There's stickers as well for billet boxes that include... there's some boobies. You know, big baboon up there. Topless girl with the sword. And there's an ODB collector's book. Wait, hang on, dude. This is out of control. This is a little out of hand, right? I'm going to collect them. Just going to collect battery wraps. Is this for something other than collecting battery wraps, or is this actually for collecting battery wraps? Oh, okay, no. It's like, that's kind of cool. It's just for, I'm assuming if I collected any sort of card, maybe I'll use this and put all the ODB wraps in here, so they're all in the same place. I know, yeah. Hey, listen, keep it private. Look. I've given you a slight glimpse. Just what? Because I like dirty battery wraps? This is out there in public. You go to the ODB site, you buy them. You go to the ODB site, you buy them. Plus, who wants to keep all their dirty stuff private? I don't know what this is. It is a thin ODB wallet. Would you just look at that? That's actually pretty slick. I have a functioning wallet that I like, but that's a nice little pocket guy right there. Huh. Nice. All right. Thanks, ODB. Thank you. That wasn't my intention. I actually, truly, and honestly wanted to avoid exactly this. When I buy vape stuff, I use a different email. I use all different information. I don't use anything that even relates to GrimmGreen. I sometimes will buy stuff using other people's names, like my wife's name, so that people don't get hip to it. And all I did was make an order. It's okay. Hey, it's cool. Like, I'm super appreciative. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's 2 full. Oh, that's cool. That Sugar Skull one's cool. That's a cool wrap. Yeah, for the win. Sharks, dragons, baboons, aliens, freaking unicorns all over the place. Just some matte black colors. Red, blue, black. 21700 titty batteries. Great. Polar bears. You know, I have to separate them out. Use slag. Okay, so look, maybe this I don't necessarily approve of. But really, who cares? Yeah, well, here we're getting a little more aggressive, I guess. That's a little tough. That's a little rough right there. It's a little rough right there. Oh, I keep up with I like to keep up with a lot of internet people. This one just says wanker. This one just says you cunt. That one says fuck off. And then we got the plague doctor. Then we got the plague doctor. Rad. Thanks, ODB. Like, genuinely, thank you. I want you to know it wasn't my intention to get anything free of charge or anything. I just ordered some battery wraps and was expecting some battery wraps to come in the mail. And now I got a whole mess of everything. Got a collector book, a wallet, freaking keychain, just 'cause. Family is not an important thing. It's everything. From ODB wraps, from wraps for your batteries. Sick. All right, I'm stoked. That's why I was so thrown off by this. What the hell is this? I have no idea where this came from. I was expecting, like, you know, an envelope or something. An envelope. All right. Hell, not a bad mail. Not a bad mail. Stoked. I'm actually stoked on a bunch of this. I like this pod. Let's try this cherry liquid again. If there's not a wrap that says goon mode, there needs to be a wrap that says goon mode. I feel like he'd be down for it. We'll do some GrimmGreen battery wraps, and we'll do our own Grimm Goon battery wraps. How about that? Battery wraps. The front end of this is still so sour, but the back end of it is legitimately a delicious cherry flavor. Legitimately. Ern's calling dibs on the plague doctor. And it's not too out of control for 20 milligram. 20 milligram Salt Nick usually hits me real sideways. Sideways. I got cocky. Did you see me get cocky? I got cocky. I need to dial it back a little bit. I was getting cocky with that Salt Nick. Woo! All right. Well, shit, that's mail. What time is it? 7? Are we done? Are we ending this vlog in under 3 hours? Not exactly. I'm going to go take a bio break, and I want to do another random liquid tasting. There's more liquids. If I could, if I had the ability to and I had the time to, we would do 2 liquid tastings for every vlog just because I have a lot of liquids that I want to taste. And what happens is a liquid will arrive, and if I want to taste it, it goes into the random liquid tasting. I very, very rarely, sometimes on Tuesdays at the Vape Fiddle, I'll sometimes on Tuesdays crack open a new bottle of juice, but it's really rare. It's really, really rare. So I save all my liquids that I want to vape or open up for this right here. Hang on. I'm going to give you a real quick be right back screen, and then I'm going to go bio break. I'll be right back. Hope you guys weren't having any fun without me. You're vaping vanilla cornbread pudding right now? You're vaping cornbread pudding right now. That sounds amazing. Michael Redfern, that sounds amazing. Well, listen, we're about to be vaping something because I just want to do one more random liquid tasting before we finish off this vlog. The first newsless vlog of 2024. We're going to be back next week talking about news because the World Health Organization said that the interests of smokers should never serve as justification for legitimizing products that could send even a single child down the path of addiction, which means they're willing to let every adult who's in the world right now die from cigarette smoking if that will prevent even one child from experimenting with nicotine. Yeah, World Health Organization, you lost the plot. You just straight up lost it, and that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Yeah, so we're gonna have another vote. Don't you know we're gonna vote? Don't you know it? Don't you know it? We're gonna have another vote. Don't you know we're gonna vote? Don't you know it? Don't you know it? All right. Wait, are these on camera? Can you see them? I'm trying to hide them. Okay. And then this poor guy. Okay, the poll is in the chat, and here's what we're dealing with. Old Marketplace is back. Old Marketplace is back. Pink Punchberry? Maybe. The Rituals, Dragon Passion, Saltwater Taffy. That's going to need nicotine. And then, courtesy of Earn, Noms X2, White Peach Raspberry. Okay, please vote. Please vote. If you don't want the name, then you don't get to vote. It's funky. Drink the last of your beer. Well, I hope everyone has been enjoying this hatless vlog because I've never felt more vulnerable in my life. And next week, I'll probably be wearing a hat until my hair grows back in. And then, I don't know when Beecher gets the Boulé stock in. He always posts to his social medias. And he will sometimes post in the Grimm Army Facebook group as well for when stock arrives. You know what, Rifleman? I don't know what a punchberry is. I wish I did. I wish I knew what a punchberry was, but we're going to taste it. Maybe. Someday. Oh, if Noms X2 doesn't destroy everything else, like literally everything else. Holy crap. Well, oh, thank you, Second Son. I appreciate that. I am currently going through a hair growth system. It's biotech that uses stem cells, and I have to inject them into my head, and it's a big, long 6 to 12 week process. But look, this is science. And we're going to see. And if it works for me, then it works. And if it doesn't, then I'm shaving my head bald. Going full Bruce Willis. It's going to happen. That was my first thought, Barbara. When my hair grows back, you need to grow it long again. That was literally my first thought. I miss having long hair constantly. I don't enjoy anything in the in-between parts. Like from here to long hair is a pain in the ass. Here is great and long hair is great, but everywhere in the middle, nuts to that. And I think as I get older, like the hair on the sides and back of my head grow in like 5 times thicker than they ever have in their life. And it's not even going to be close. I think this is pulling way ahead, Noms X2, White Peach Raspberry, way ahead. Marketplace Lemon Biscotti is awesome. I've actually only ever had one other Marketplace liquid that was the Fuji Apple Mango Pear or something like that. Freaking amazing. Thank you, JD. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm a firm believer in science, and I read up on this company, and they're not like a beauty company. They're actually just a biotech company. They're just a biotech company, and they have this stem cell serum that we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I've only grown my hair long 3 times in my life, and the last time was wicked long. It got way down to the bottom of my back, and I was dyeing it black at the time, so I had this long black hair. I could have been in some sort of heavy metal act, with that long hair. I get it to my shoulders, can't stand it, cut it off. Yeah. These things happen. All right, I think White Peach Raspberry. I'm just going to end this poll. I don't see it happening. Delirium, I will. There are some specifics involved with this. In fact, I wish I could remember the name of the company. I would just send you the link right now. It's upstairs. I can't go grab it. I wish I could remember the name of the company because I could send you to their website, and it doesn't work on hair follicles that are completely dead. Like when you see a person with no hair, and their skin is usually really tight and shiny, and nothing's coming back from that. The hair follicles are dead. But if you're like me, or like Sewer Rug, or like some other people with just really hyper thin hair that just keeps getting thinner and thinner and thinner, your hair follicles are still alive, and supposedly this stem cell serum can bring dying hair follicles back to life. And the best part is I sound like I work for this company, and I do not. I don't even know if this product works, but this isn't a forever application thing. It's a You go through the process, you go through the 6 to 12 weeks, and then if it doesn't work, it's not going to work. And if it does, then you'll just grow hair again. You don't have to apply it for the rest of your life. It's not like minoxidil where when you stop using it, it stops working. Biotech, baby. Better living through science, better living through technology. Raspberry White Peach just took the proverbial cake, as they say. So I have a Soul Keeper that I love in shiny black, topped with a Narda from Twisted Messes, his unreleased RDA that will hopefully be released at some point. I believe in him. I believe in him. This is freshly wicked. Shout out to Earn for the Noms X2. Yeah, of course that tastes good. Holy crap. Whoa. There's a little, what's that flavor? What am I tasting? What am I tasting? Here, let's watch this dripping action because I think it's going to be pretty good. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Too close? Too close? There we go. It's a Batman villain. It's sideways. But we can get some hot dripping action. When I bleh... Oh, look at that. Bleh. Beautiful, Clark. Bleh. Yeah. Bleh. Oh! Oh, does that trigger everybody? That triggered me like crazy. Don't worry, I'll wipe it up. Or I won't. I'll just smear it all over my hands and smear it all over the mod, make it worse. Just give everybody the heebie-jeebies. No, I'll wipe it off here. Keep your play area clean. You're tasting yum. I'm tasting yum. That's a great descriptor. You're just straight up tasting yum right now. Just straight up tasting yum. I don't want to show you the top secret airflow, but I will. What? No, I can't show you that. Kent would get so mad. All right. Cap goes on. Locks in place. Beautiful. All right. Noms X2. What is this? White Peach Raspberry. Cheers. Adjust that airflow closed. Adjust that airflow open. Hey, put batteries in your devices if you want them to work. That would be my biggest suggestion. And it helps if your battery, your shiny black battery matches, matches. Okay, just want to make sure that's not going to be in there forever. It's an extraordinarily thick battery wrap. Cheers. Okay, hang on. I'm not going to say the T word. I'm going to vape this for a second. Okay. How do I say this? It's not throaty. It's a little throaty at the beginning, but I think everything's a little bit throaty at the beginning. It's not throaty. I'm not turning full soft throat. It's not throaty. It tastes like peaches. There's a flavor, and I don't want to ruin this liquid for anybody, but I'm gonna. There's a flavor. There's an off note. Ern. Is this like your all-day banger, Ern? The white peach raspberry, big seller? Or is it an all-day vape for you? I'm sure it is for some people. I don't know how I feel about this liquid right now. There's something going on. Do you want me to ruin this liquid for you? Only a little chapstick. It's actually worse than that. It tastes like raspberry white peach chapstick. It also, hang on. It's just over dripped a little bit. I over dripped it. It happens with this RDA for me because it never leaks. Nope. It's not throaty. If you're thinking I'm just throaty, it's not. It's not throaty. It's not wax lips. It's worse than that. And I tasted this, and now I can't untaste it. It tastes like bromine. It tastes like I'm vaping a white peach raspberry bromine. It tastes like I'm vaping the Pirates of the Caribbean water at Disneyland. I can't untaste it. I can't. You can't ask me to. I can't. It tastes like white peach raspberry. At first, I thought it was chlorine. Like it has my first thought was, oh, this tastes like a white peach raspberry swimming pool. And then I thought, well, what's in a swimming pool? Kind of tastes like white peach chlorine, but that's not it. It's not chlorine, it's bromine. It smells and tastes like white peach raspberry bromine. I can't untaste it. Sorry, that wasn't throaty. If you've ever been to Disneyland and you've gotten on the Pirates of the Caribbean ride, that water that they use in the Pirates of the Caribbean ride is clean. They don't use chlorine, they use bromine because it lasts longer. It's more expensive and it's got a real distinct smell. It's that smell. I can't unsmell it. Hot tub peach. Is it the raspberry rog? Is that where it's going sideways on me? F the chat for Ern. Ern's saying F the chat. I don't know if you guys want to put up with that. Yeah, exactly, Kennedy. Everyone has their own tastes. 9 times out of 10, if someone tells me an off flavor in a liquid, I will hyper focus on it and I can't untaste it. And I've had my wife ruin liquids for me because my wife has some sort of like super tasting palate. She gets granular and tastes like every little component. She's like, is there 0.5% of peat? She can nail it down. And so I always bring her liquids that taste weird. I'm like, what am I tasting? She'll tell me. She knows. She's like, oh, it tastes like this. And I go, oh yeah, that's it. There it is. That's what I'm searching for. So I've had her ruin liquids for me when I go, hey, this is really, really good. You should try it. And she goes, And I'm like, don't say anything. Don't ruin this juice for me. Do not ruin it. She's like, don't you think it tastes a little like shampoo? And I'm like, God damn it. God damn it. Yeah, well, now it does. Now that you said that. So I didn't want to say bromine, but it tastes like bromine. No, bro.
Bogan, are you compensating with that water bottle? Let me tell you, I copied my wife. She drinks out of one of these. It's 2 gallons. 2 gallons? Pickle! Hang on, let me ask my wife how big those are. I think it's 2 gallons. Pickle? How big are our water bottles? A gallon. Okay, it's a gallon. It's only a gallon. It's 1 gallon. Gallon a day. You drink a gallon a day. I'm only up to 4 p.m. I'm way behind. But this is I like this water bottle. Look, I like the coldest water bottle, and I still use it. But this straw, this is everything. It's beautiful, beautiful drinking system. Okay, so the Noms X2 tastes like white peach raspberry bromine. Bromine water is an oxidizing, intense brown mixture containing... Ooh, wait, we're getting some science dropped on us by MK here. Intense brown mixture containing diatomatic bromine, and water. This, yep, bromine. Tastes like bromine.
Bromine. Tastes like maggots. It tastes like maggots that are falling like rain.
It tastes like bromine. White peach, raspberry, bromine. That's all there is to it. I don't want to end this vlog with a full bladder. Can I go pee real quick? Okay. Whoa. I literally feel 100 times better. 1,000 times better. So, drink a gallon of water a day. That's how you stay hydrated. I have been slacking. When I went up and visited my dad for his birthday, I didn't really drink any water when I was there. I didn't drink any water on the way home. I didn't really drink any water the next day. And I'm like, why do I feel so bad? My wife's like, try drinking some fucking water. And so I did some electrolyte mixes and I've been crushing water and I feel so much better. A gallon a day. Yes, do it. Drink a gallon a day. Drink a gallon a day. That's what I would say. Give me another chance. Try the cornbread pudding. Maybe, Ern. We'll cross that bridge when we get there, you know. But right now, you're batting zero. You're batting zero. Beecher will know exactly what I'm talking about. Beecher, have you been here the whole time? I'm going to make you vape this when you get here, and you tell me that it's not like vaping the water from Pirates of the Caribbean. It is. It's like a white peach raspberry Pirates of the Caribbean bromine water vape. Well, listen. This Noms is going to get probably sent to somebody else who may appreciate it more than me. I don't want to just sit on this. Let's wrap this up. I am going to read whatever's left of the super chats. Oh, letting the whole bumper play for once. I guess we're not running that late. Anyway, Jake Scrapwood. There was another with the fan. The iCloud SIG 571. The iCloud SIG 571 RDA. I think you're telling the truth. Oh, the fan was at the bottom. Look at that.
Here, let's go over here. Look at this. Yeah, the fan was at the bottom. The fan was at the bottom. The iCloud Sig. Jake Scrapwood, you're like a historian. You're like a vape historian. When I open the Vaping Smithsonian, I'm going to need you as a consultant and a tour guide. Both of them. Yeah, it had a fan right on the bottom there. So that I want to get a look at this deck. I need to get one of these RDAs. That's all there is to it. That's all there is to it. I need to get one of these. Look, he reviewed it. What the fuck, vapors? The Fishbone Plus. Yeah, no, this is it. The iCloud Sig 571. Incredible. The iCloud Sig 571. I didn't even, you could, I mean, that just sounded, Jake, that sounded completely made up to me. Completely made up. But it's real, and it's here. And it's one of those things where, wait, I've been in the vape industry for 15 years. How did this squeak past me? How? What is this? What are those? That says it's the same thing. It says the same thing. Anyway. Appreciate you, Jake Scrapwood. Thanks for dropping knowledge on us. The iCloud Sig 571 RDA. If anybody can track one down, I will have it. I will buy it. I will take it. The Great Seamus says that liquid is delicious. 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 Am I saying that correctly, sir? Delicious. Ah, delicious. All right, I'm down. It's I like the delicious, I think, more than the Noms X2 White Peach Raspberry Bromine Pirates of the Caribbean water. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. All right, last one. Maria. Medicol, you're supposed to drink half your body weight in water. You're supposed to drink half your body weight in water? I'm supposed to drink 100 pounds of water a day? Why can't I math this? What are you telling me right now, Maria? I need to drink half my body weight in water? I drink a gallon every day, and I feel like that does me okay. I don't know how many gallons would make 100 pounds of body weight. Drink half your body weight in water. That's too hydrated. That's too hydrated. That's too hydrated. In fact, one of the things that I've learned about hydration just in general, just as general like good information to have, is don't chug water. Don't drink a shit ton of water. Like if I see this and I'm like, oh, I'm behind, chug, 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 chug. That does me no good. The water passes through my body so quickly that my body can't absorb anything it needs from the water because I keep forcing water through it. If you drink slowly, like a gallon over the course of a day, you get everything you need from the water, and you don't just pee it out. You don't just go through, and pee it all out. Yeah, hyperhidrosis. We don't need that. We don't need 100 pounds of water. There is a lethal amount of water, and people have died from water. I mean, obviously people can drown in water, but you can die from drinking water. Don't you remember that girl that died for a Nintendo Wii? A radio station when the Wii came out. So this is what, the early 2000s, maybe mid 2000s. When did it come out? 2010? Don't remember. I'm bad at this. But there was a radio station that had a hold your Wii for a Wii contest. And all the people had to do was stand around all day having to pee. And the last person who didn't have to pee, they won a Wii. And the girl that won it died because she held her pee too long. And it gave her like uromycetosis and she died. Just from drinking water and not peeing, dead. Death is permanent. That's what we're trying to tell Mike Bloomberg. That's what we're trying to tell Mike Bloomberg, that death is permanent, Rifleman. and that addiction is not, if you can call clean nicotine an addiction. But again, that's for another week. Hey everybody, how's it going? We're done here. Thanks for a kick-ass, fun-ass vlog. This is exactly what I wanted. This is exactly what I was expecting. Next week, we're going to have some news and advocacy. There's a lot going on, and there's going to be a lot going on this year. And I'm going to pace myself so I don't get burnt out. But please, I'm begging you to do the call to action for the national vape tax. And if there's a PMTA registry bill in your state, Beecher, Arizona, yes, do the call to action for the PMTA registry bill. These bills are awful. These bills are the effing worst. I don't know that the vape tax, national vape taxes, really has any traction. We still need to do that call to action, but the PMTA registry bills are moving quickly across the country. And if we don't want to end up with big tobacco as our only option for all legal vapes, then we're going to need to do these calls to actions for these PMTA registry bills. These PMTA registry bills need to fail as often as possible and everywhere that they can, especially in Florida. Especially in Florida. And do the call to action for the UK flavor ban. I'll put these links in the description. I don't have them in front of me at the moment. I'm sure they're somewhere. Look, GrimmGreen has exactly as many tabs open as you would assume I do, which is a lot. Can't find it. Can't find it. It exists. Okay, it exists, and I'll get the link in the description, but I'm going to say goodbye. I'm going to say peace out. I'm going to say thank you so much for another fun-ass vlog of just hanging out and goofing off and not being anything too serious. Next week, maybe we'll get a little bit serious. Head of the FDA just lied in front of a bunch of people about vaping, so we'll probably talk about that. I love it. Love it when respected medical professionals just lie and continue and encourage smokers to keep smoking because vaping could be real dangerous. Ooh, you never know. Ooh, you never know. Ooh, you never know. Ooh. Anyway, Ashton, hey, okay, I'm going to peace out. I'm going to say goodnight, you guys. Fun-ass vlog. Sorry about the bromine liquid. The cherry liquid was pretty okay. And Fuji apple tangerine turned out to be a little bit throaty. But hey, Kennedy, love you. Hey, Kennedy, love you. Appreciate you guys. Keep fighting the good fight. Vaping's going to save billions of lives. No doubt. Billions of lives. It's going to change the world. It's already going to change the world. It's going to change the world in bigger ways than artificial intelligence ever could. We're going to save humans from dying of cigarette smoking, and that is one of the most noble things I think you could possibly do, possibly defend, possibly. So, good night, everybody. I appreciate you. I don't know how to end a vlog anymore, so I'm just going to say goodbye. I'm going to say do the calls to actions, and I'm going to say goodbye. And I'm going to leave you tonight with the soothing sounds of my favorite kangaroo baby. It's Homeboy Yossi. Yeah. He believes he can fly. I believe he can fly. That's right, Phil. Don't forget to cheese your jelly. Cheese it. Cheese your jelly. Take your jelly and cheese it. Hey, Sam, Bogan, love you. Love you, bro. Might see you in Germany. Might see you in Germany. Anyway, I love you guys. Have a great night. Here's Homeboy Yossi. Take it away, Yog.
I believe I could fly. I believe I could touch the sky any time of year. Dun 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 dun. I believe I can fly.